2 Scales of War, Shadow Rift of Umbraforge. And Gary did a recap in Discord, and I'm going to try to give you the Cliff Note version of what Gary wrote up there. But before I forget that, since you did that, Gary, I'm going to give you 2 inspiration cards. It looks like you're on empty, so you get.
I am on E.
You are now full. 2 inspiration cards for you. So I'm going to take it back a little bit further, since this is going to be Kev's first session in this chapter. So Kev, basically the group was all in Overlook after the conclusion of Siege of Bordrin's Watch. I can't remember if you were in the finale of that one or whatever. Basically, they thwarted, drowned, whatever, stopped the hordes from breaching the big wall called Bordrin's Watch. And then they went to Overlook and basically partaking in free drinks and food for several weeks. During that time frame, they got separated from Luca and Kalad. Kalad was a little dwarf guy that everyone met in the caverns below Bordrin's Watch. And then they were approached by a new character, Niv, that was actually out searching for Chovy. Niv's from the same part of Forgotten Realms as Chovy, and was actually asked by Chovy's mom to find him, find the status of him.
Mommy. That's mommy.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure if Niv used those words, but yes, it was his mommy. But Niv also met Luca and Kalad briefly as she was searching for Chovy. The group then tried to go back and find find Kalad and Luca, and they discovered that they were missing. They, I think they gave a note to Niv. Is that correct? Or they found a note of where to go? It was supposed to be a city watch office or headquarters. They got ambushed. Found the dead body of Luca and Kalad stuffed in some barrels nearby, and a note by someone by the name of Modra that was basically trying to find something from this group. They went back to Luca and Kalad's room that they were staying in, and they found I don't know if you remember this, you're part of that session or not. They had a black potion bottle that they got off of a bad guy under Bordrin's Watch. Inside that bottle was some kind of a makeshift large key. From there, they started asking around town, trying to find out what's going on with Modra. And they discovered through another contact, Renice, which is actually, I guess this applies to you, Anchor, because you're part of the Farstriders. Renice was the sister of Jin, the warlock that was in your party that got beheaded underneath Bordrin's Watch. She got a last message, sending pebble message from her sister before she died when she mentioned the name Modra. And Renice had heard rumors that Modra was somewhere near a place called the Happy Beggar. That's when you guys all headed inside to go to Happy Beggar. Happy Beggar was like a makeshift soup kitchen for the downtrodden. You guys met Wayne's new character, Grimbold, a dwarf paladin, a Palor, and then proceeded to go down to the cellar, found a secret entrance into some tunnels underneath this Happy Beggar that the owners knew nothing about. Fought some weird, kind of strange shadow bats, and then he came across some more dark creepers and a Shatterkai witch and a couple of shadow hounds that were in like a cage. From the basement of this room, you guys found several teleportation circles that led to other warehouses throughout the city. After you pretty much destroyed, fought, killed everything within sight, you also discovered that a lot of these warehouses where those portals went had all kinds of like weapons and armor that supposedly Modra or somebody was involved with. They all had initials of UF on them, which kind of leads, spoilers, a place called Umbraforge. The last room in the cellar, you guys were chasing after Modra. I can't remember if you guys actually saw him or you just assumed he was there. You guys fill me in if you remember that part.
We saw him in turn order.
Ah, that's right. But you didn't actually physically see Modra himself.
No.
Okay. One of the people they were chasing teleported away into the final room. They blasted, I don't know, 4 or 5 fireballs everywhere, torching everything. They finally got in that last room, and there was another portal there that they couldn't go through, and there was the dead witch that they were fighting was lying on the floor dead. And I think someone checked her and realized that it wasn't the fireballs that killed her; it was something else. Her throat was slit. He also found that looks like her bag or satchel had been gone through, and something taken from it. And then, as the folks were investigating the room, they discovered that the key that was inside that black potion bottle that they found in Luke and Kalad's room matched perfectly with a little indentation on this teleportation arch that would allow them to go supposedly wherever Moja ran off to. Anything else there that I missed, guys?
Nope.
Okay. Any questions, Kev? What's going on and what your motives are? Okay. All right. So at the end of last session, I'll bring you to that map. And I think we said last time you guys were able to finish a short rest there. So if you haven't already rolled everything for a short rest, let me do a shift click for you guys. Hopefully I've got everybody in here. So if you haven't already rolled, hit dice, or whatever you need to do for a short rest, you can go ahead and do that now. Unless I'm remembering incorrectly, you guys said you want to take a short rest, correct?
Correct.
Before you head through the portal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Slaughter is not here. Move him out of the way. So I'll put Renice over here. Okay, so from here, I will leave it up to you. What would you guys like to do next?
Well,
I think we need to go through that rift, right?
but which one? There's a portal at the cocaine line out on that side.
No, this one over here is the one that went through the warehouses.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And same thing with this one on the wall down here. This goes to, there's got another warehouse somewhere in Overlook. This is the one that was different and had the key marking on the archway, matching the one that you guys have right now.
Excellent. I'm into the breach.
Okay.
Okay, just need a general order of how you're going through it, and who has the key.
I don't remember
I
who
have
had the
it.
key. Perfect.
I have it.
Okay, so Niv has the key. Okay, so as you put the key in here, you're going to kind of innately know that this thing only stays open for so many seconds, but you can still pull the key out and go through the door, because obviously Modra didn't leave a key, or whoever it was that went through that portal.
I think it was Modra.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the order you guys are going through?
I think so.
Okay.
We can move closer, make it a line.
What's up to you guys? Just move yourself wherever you want to be at.
Who's second? Hello?
I think everyone's saying they're going like this.
All right, let's go.
Chova, you're the first one through. You feel a wrenching sensation as bitter darkness swallows you. Then the light returns, dimmed somehow. As your eyes grow accustomed to the gloom, you find yourself in a chamber that appears to be a strange inversion of the one you just left. The walls, floor, and ceiling here are jet black. The room you came from was all white. And the orientation of the room is reversed, so the door now lies to the west, and the second stone arch is on the north wall. What was rubble fall in the northwest corner is now a rift where the floors collapse in the southeast corner. Along the walls, globes of gray glass give off a dim light. This is theater of the mind. They don't have a map for this, so just give me a kind of description. Basically, this is like mirrored and a complete opposite color. It's all black stone, whereas the one you came from was all white.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the room? Just me? Or is everybody followed through?
We've got our order, so whenever Brian wants to push us through, we'll go through.
No, I'm saying there's not a map for this one. This is the mine.
No, I know, but we're in the order, so
yeah.
After Chovy goes anchor, I think that's Gary's question. Gary's question was, am I going to stand here all by myself and play with myself as usual, or are other people
like I normally do?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I assumed everyone's going to walk through.
Do we still have spider ability, Niv? Or is that expired?
No, that's
long time ago, days ago.
Totally wanted to go on the ceiling again. That's okay.
The obvious thing that you see is a couple stools that are overturned. There's a burning brazier in one corner, still partially lit. Looks like it's been burning for hours, but been a while since anyone tended to it.
Did we teleport somewhere else on this plane, or did we go to just by name Umbraforge? Did we go to a different plane?
Is there a way for you to determine that?
Feeling? Past history?
Oh, because of your background. Just the general feel of the fact that everything is opposite over here gives you a suspicious feeling, Niv, that this is the Shadowfell.
Okay.
Anything beyond what I said you see would require a perception check.
I let people know that.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's but there's nobody else in the room. Like there's no Modra's not here. We don't see him. There's no sign. Is there any obvious trails to the other door? Like, is there, like if there's dust on the ground, is it disturbed?
Well, if you're saying you want to give me a perception or survival check, I'll allow that.
I totally want to give a perception check more than anything. It's the highlight of my day.
But he wouldn't come out and say that, Brian. He would want you to say roll perception. He's being a good player.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at
that. Look at you rolling a 21.
There.
Your perception check notes some kind of signs of a struggle. Several scrape marks on the floor, or maybe someone wrestling, someone getting into a fight. A couple, screw it, you got a perception check at 21. At least 3 different sets of footprints. You can see a couple spots of blood, several spots of the floor, but then the footsteps lead out to the outer door to the west.
Okay. I'm going to relay that info to the party and say, I think we head through the door and chase this sucker down.
I mean, just be clear, it's been at least an hour since you guys last fought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So everyone's going to head out the west door?
Yeah.
Yep. In order.
Okay, the same order. Okay. As you open up, the double doors are not locked. It opens up into a large field. The land before you is like nothing you've ever seen before. A wide plain of gray-green grass and stunted black trees spread beneath a sky scoured by fast-moving clouds. The sun is bright above, but somehow it doesn't cut the darkness that drapes every rock and every blade of grass in this gray gloom. This is the Shadowfell. From the mouth of the cavern, a wide and well-traveled road runs in a curving line to the north. There, perhaps a quarter mile away, a military camp spreads. Buildings are scattered here and there, with tents and pavilions spreading between them. Torches and fires burn brightly against the ever-present shadow, and lone trees and tall stands of gray-green grass are whipped by a hissing wind. Looming above it all, a rise of black rock to the west is rent by a seething volcanic rift. Black-streaked lava courses from it to descend into a narrow channel, and a permanent pall of glowing red-black smoke rises above it. Over this molten flow, a great stone bridge is arched. This wide east-west road meets the road north from the cavern. North of the bridge, a tall tower stands, and a lower building spreads into its shadows. A slight tremor can be felt as a volcanic rift spews another large column of magma into the channel. Now I will switch your maps. And this probably looks familiar to everybody. But this is what you see. Da-da-da.
Shit.
So this is you guys walking out, basically, of the double doors in this cavern. And what I just described to you is what you see here on the welcome screen.
Gary, you're the horny one.
Mhm. Poking through my kilt. Shit.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
If that-
guys, we got to get up to that main building up there. It looks like the kind of house Modra would have.
Okay, so do we just want to bypass this whole encampment, or
It sounds like we got to walk through it.
I think we should go into the encampment. I bet you we could find out some info
Mm-hmm.
depending on what kind of encampment is it. But does it look like it's a bunch of different camps, or is it one big camp, Brian?
Camps are pretty much, I think, hold on, let me see if there's another map I can show you that may give you a better description of what I can do. I think there is one.
and races too?
And racist?
Did you just say and racist too?
No,
Terrible, man.
races. Okay.
Wow.
How about this map? So you guys are coming from this direction. So
Okay.
So this is the big giant tower that was
What
on
number
that
is
thing.
what number is the tower?
What number is the
10.
tower?
10. Okay, 10. Okay. Just checking.
Another large building here that you saw on the thing, and here's a little bridge I was talking about. And here's the big, I guess, mountainside with the magma flowing out of it.
So I'm picturing like Lord of the Rings where they're taking the ring in. So is there like, can we tell what kind of encampments these are? Are these orcs, humans?
You're pretty far away. You can see there are varying sizes of people in camps throughout, but you're roughly about a quarter mile away. So I will say it's obvious there are some rather large creatures like ogre size, and there are some more your size as well. But there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of people within these camps.
Okay. Well, where do you guys want to start?
Can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes.
And now,
Okay, sorry, my mic was weird. I wasn't going to say anything important, but Anchor, having not been anywhere like this before and not having a great intelligence, says, "Do you think you can take a boat on the lava? Kind of burst like a whale through the crust."
Anchor doesn't
We
know
all
about
go-
red hot liquid magma.
I don't think so.
Bad idea, pirate boy. Unless you got a stone boat for the moat. I think we head up into the market tents and around the
Yeah.
forges and walk through that area and just see if we can find anybody, see if there's a pub, have a beverage, see if they can get some info. But I think we just walk in there like we should fucking be there. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, let's not sneak down the back alleys. Let's just walk right in. What's the worst that can happen?
right.
Besides death. Right?
I agree. So it looks like we're going to walk right past. I mean, we wouldn't know it, but we're going to walk right past the mercenary camps. I assume there's a lot of different types of characters in
Mhm.
those. So let's just head on in and see what happens. Maybe we can go up to the market and see what's there.
But I think we walk like right up to the bridge, right? Cross up, turn right 90 degrees, and walk down past the forges and into the market area and just walk like we should be there.
Yeah.
What's a good line of bullshit if we get stopped? We're looking for a group of mercenaries to join.
Why don't we say that we have money to bet and we're looking for a place to bet it?
Yeah, it'd be good. And then they'll just kill us for our money.
Yeah. We're going to go to the market. Let's just keep it simple.
Yep.
No matter where you guys are, we're going to go shopping.
Yeah. Well, in this game, we don't have that much gold, so it's not like we can
But I mean,
spend a lot.
like,
But
we either go into the camps down here and go and see if we can see similar build characters to us, like, you know what I mean? Humanoid,
yeah,
and just see if we can get some information.
yeah, yeah. We'll keep our ears open the entire way.
So are you guys taking the road or are you guys sneaking through here somehow?
No, I think we should take the road.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
I,
Everybody's in
we're not
agreement?
never going to be able to sneak through the entire camp. So
I mean, you guys good with your story? You going to tell someone if they ask you, or does that still need to be discussed?
I think we need to hammer it down. Or we, do we tell them we're just looking to join a mercenary group? We're mercenaries for hire and we're looking to earn some money.
well, I think the first mercenary group's going to be like, "Oh, okay, come on in. We've got a spot for you." And then what?
Oh, we're shopping around, man.
Can we tell them that we're a traveling circus act?
That would be funny.
Actually, Rennis might be able to do something with that, but
Well, maybe Rennis has some inside information.
No,
Well,
Rennis
I
has
meant-
never been here before.
yeah.
Huh.
But
Hmm.
she's good with acrobatics. That's why I was saying.
Ah,
Do any of us have any insight or inside information about this place?
yeah. I say, despite Bryn's background, this is a place she's never been to before.
This isn't Bryn's campaign.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. This is Niv. Sorry.
Niv's campaign.
Yeah. Does Artie have any past knowledge of this place and what it is and what it's all about?
What kind of elf is Artie?
Hi.
All he knows is stories of Shadowfell. He's never been there before.
Okay. And Rennis is the same.
Correct.
Okay.
I think Rennis is a wood elf, but yeah, still the same thing.
I'm an Arfan elf. A half an elf.
Rennis is a half elf.
Only the good part. So, let's head down the road, guys, and head over to the market area.
Okay, so are you guys good with whatever story you're coming up with? Or you going to just wing it?
We'll wing it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I heard someone say they're keeping your ears out are you looking? Or what are you doing as you're approaching?
Rennis is going to be listening for any conversations.
Okay.
Because
Well, you got to probably get down in the actual encampment to hear anybody talking. But yeah, you guys can all give me a perception roll if you want as you're approaching.
Yeah, that worked.
Looks like we're still missing one.
I'm working on it here.
Oh, you're doing it probably from Renice, right?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
That second one is Renice?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So Chovy and Rob and Renice, you're the first ones to notice as two voices ring out from somewhere in the tall grass. It says, "Oi! All mercenaries stay within the borders of the camps. Damn it! Next time you go wandering, you're liable to end up with a shot in your ass. Stupid sellswords. Get back to camp." And it's two little dark creeper dudes, like you guys fought before you came into this area, back in the white-colored shrine. But they don't seem to be like threatening you. It's like they see you and like, okay, yeah, you're just one of the other mercenary groups wandering around. But they are telling you to get back into camp. Okay, so as you approach the frontier of the mercenary camps, pretty much unchallenged, you guys watch as a virtual city spreads out before you. Beneath patched canvas tents stand open-air taverns, market stalls, apothecaries and herbalists, weaponsmiths and armorers, butchers and greengrocers, all doing roaring trade. You guys see training grounds open up between the various camps, and soldiers of different races clash against each other with sword and shield. In the quieter corners, you see combat casters training, the flare of arcane fire dancing between them. But as you approach, you notice with surprise that these are not Shadowfell mercenaries for the most part, though Shatterkai and Dark Ones are well represented. The fields and camps are packed with orcs, hobgoblins, ogres, trolls, lizard folk, kobolds, and dozens of other monstrous races of the world. Sprinkled here and there are a few humanoids, or human races, human faces, that you recognize amongst the den of the otherworldly creatures. Based on your perception roll, you're guessing there's probably easily 2,000 various individuals throughout these camps. Says here, are you guys conversing at all? Are you guys keeping to yourselves? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna set up camp.
Oh,
We're
good
gonna be
idea.
here for a little bit.
Yeah.
You'll set up your own little camp?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna set up space for me. Obviously, they're not supplying my tents, are they? Are they supplying tents for everybody? That's very nice of them.
I mean, if you ask around, that's why I was asking, are you keeping to yourselves? Are you conversing with anybody? Or what are you doing here?
I'm gonna ask where we can store our gear.
Yeah.
As you make your way through the mercenary camps, there'll be several folks that see you approach and ask if you need a place to rest for the day or the night. And you can find private tent accommodations for 1 gold pieces each per day. You can have one large tent for everybody. You guys can each have individual ones, but the prices are pretty steady across all the different camps. About 1 gold pieces per each per day.
All right.
Get some tents.
Okay, so pick a general area where you want to pitch your tents.
Number
Not
4.
in any.
I want to go to number 4.
Okay, like somewhere near number 4. Okay. Which one you just
4?
pinged on? There's lots of 4s.
There's 6 of them actually.
Yep.
How's that?
Okay. All right. So as you guys start making up camp, you get lots of wandering eye looking at you from the various different looking folks. So unless you're going to actually approach one of them, none of them are approaching other than an occasional glance or nod, as it just basically recognize your presence.
In one of these fields, is there anybody humanoid kind of practicing with melee weapons?
Practicing with melee weapons?
Yeah, like you said, there were some guys with swords and shields and kind of practicing. I was going to go kind of get in some practice and get to know some guys and pry for some information.
Let's put it this way. Let me look at my table here. So next to the one here where you're setting up camp, you got to see there's a large group of ogres within this particular training grounds right here. Some of them just kind of sitting on their fat asses watching everybody else, but there are several of them kind of practicing punching each other, swinging wooden axes and swords, actively doing some kind of a training here.
Mm. So orcs, there's no humanoid
ogres.
like creatures, ogres.
Yeah, this is
don't-
a large group of ogres in this training grounds right here.
Okay. What's in this one?
This
I'm
one over
looking for-
here. Go ahead.
I'm looking for wusses. I don't want to. Even an ogre with a big stick is going to knock the hell out of me.
Over here, you see a mixture of ogres and orcs and hobgoblins.
Where are the wimps?
Everybody here looks pretty formidable.
Okay. My plan to go grab a wooden sword and smack one of them and fight with them and see how it goes is not sounding as much fun.
I'll get in there. You'll do great.
What else you guys doing? Anywhere else you wanting to walk around, look at, talk to anybody, investigate? Oh, who'd we lose? We just lost Kev.
Kev.
Yeah, he keeps bouncing in and out too.
Mm-hmm.
He's still in Discord though.
You still with us, Kev?
Or-
Wow,
Nope.
you're on a roll tonight.
Well, let's go find an outdoor tavern and see if we can talk to some people. Find out what's happening.
Do you want to try to
Sorry,
find a
we won't.
tavern and strike up a
An outdoor
conversation?
one. Yeah.
Oh, you back with us, Kev?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. All right. So,
seeing this-
Gary, go ahead.
Sorry.
Kev.
Seeing the sparring, Anchor's going to look around and see if he notices anyone like taking bets on some of the sparring that's happening.
If you're just looking, give me a perception roll.
Sorry, I had to reactivate my character sheet.
Oh, Yankees.
Nice.
Okay. So, are we still saying we're somewhere close to this big camp over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'll see there's a few stalls off to the side, not necessarily right next to where the action's happening, and you can make out conversation of some side bets happening between betting on some of the ogres in the fights.
Anchor's gonna suggest, why don't we you don't want to look like a wimp, but what if we rig the fights a little bit? Put some gold, and then you take a fall and we win.
So basically, you're going to bet against me. Thank you.
Well, we all get money that way, though.
Oh, thank you. That's good. And I get an ass whooping. I was going to walk. Is there like somewhere where all the wooden weapons are kind of piled up, like like a rack of wooden swords or?
Yeah, I'll say that you can see one within 50 feet from the entrance here. Several of them all around the kind of the perimeter.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be dumb. But
Before you reach for that, I said, what if we're both fighting and we know who's going to win, but we make it look like we don't?
Oh, we fight against each other?
Yeah. I can take the fall. I don't mind. And then these two who we don't know bet on us. And yeah. You just got to look a little weaker.
What I was going to do was go grab a sword and just kind of offer up as their challenger.
So you're going to walk up and grab one of the swords?
Yeah.
Okay. Is anyone like with Chovy? Is he walking up there by himself?
I'm a barbarian. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
That was more a question
Already
for them than it was for you.
Artie and Renice are going to hang back. Artie's going to be specifically watching to see if anybody's taking a special note of
anyone-
us.
Do I have anyone that can heal me from a distance? That wouldn't be super obvious? Nope.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, Niv could, but Niv won't. From an alignment perspective, Niv wants no part of cheating.
Okay. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. No, do you know what? I'm going to try and earn some respect with one of these guys. So I'm going to go grab a wooden sword and ask for a challenger.
Okay, so before that happens, so Anchor, is it your intent to try to?
Are there any challengers?
Well, it doesn't sound like he's pretty receptive to my idea of taking a fall and kind of staging a bet. So
Yeah.
Anchor will happily go in after he sees what happens to Chovy.
Go in a bet or go in and join him? What do you mean by that?
He wants to see what the caliber of people fighting, and then he'll join in a fight.
Okay. You can give me a perception or an insight just to kind of get an idea of the ones that are out there sparring right now.
Me? For
Nope,
Shelby?
that's what Anchor was asking about.
Hmm.
I mean, there are some tough guys. There's some guys you think it'd probably be pretty easy just based on how you see them wielding their weapons. I mean, they're ogres. They're not exactly the smartest thing. They've got a lot of brawn, but not a lot of intellect.
So Anchor is going to point me to an opponent. Is that what you're doing, Kev?
Yeah, I'll point you to an opponent that looks really tough, but I think is complete shit. And then I'm gonna go bet on our friend Chovy to win.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of you just gonna stand back and watching what happens to Chovy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Chovy. So as you step up to the weapon rack and you pull out, what kind of a wooden weapon do you want to pull out?
I use a great axe or a maul or war pick. So if there's like a wooden war pick version, that would be awesome.
Okay.
But or a great axe, either one.
Okay. So as you make your way to the wooden weapon rack, you look around and you see this is again predominantly an ogre mercenary camp here. First, just a few eyes, and then roughly 3 or 4 dozen ogres all kind of turn in your direction. Some of them pointing, some of them talking to each other. And then the ones that were sitting all stand up, and they start forming like a circle around this entire encampment here.
Fuck. Okay.
In the middle of the training grounds, there are 4 ogres of different sizes. One of them actually has this weird-looking giant beetle insect on a leash that he's kind of like rubbing it like it's a little pet cat or a dog, behind the ears. The other 3 ogres are kind of practicing fighting each other. And you said you held up and said who wants to fight, basically, is what I heard.
Well, Anchor said he was going to kind of evaluate the crowd and give me an idea who to point at and ask for a skirmish.
He pointed to one of the 4 that were out there sparring. Okay. So within a couple minutes, more like 30 seconds, those of you that were watching Chovy go into the room are now starting to get your view blocked by a crowd of ogres that is now surrounding this whole area. And Chovy, you find yourself surrounded by a huge mob of hulking ogres. The one leading the enormous beetle on a leash in broken common shouts in your direction. You mercenary? You think you good enough to fight alongside Bone Crusher clan? You think again, tiny man? As he stands up and he pulls out a large club that is not of the sparring variety. And then all the ogres around the thing, they all start kind of chanting, and they all get kind of squeezed in a little bit tighter to form like a little octagon around you guys.
Fuck.
Some shouting insults, some that you understand, some that you don't, and obviously some other kinds of words of encouragement or discouragement in your direction. So let's switch to this map for you, Chovy.
Oh, Lord.
Do and I will say that the weapons rack was right here.
Okay.
So
I need to pull myself there, or
yeah, go and drop your token in there if you would.
Jovi's dead. Jovi's dead. Jovi's dead. Jovi's dead.
Okay. I'll say the rest of you are roughly like 40 feet away from where Chovy is right now, off to the just make it simple, off to the west of this map here. So Chovy, if you would like to go ahead and roll initiative.
I don't want to. This might have been a mistake. Before it starts, Jovi's just gonna kind of hold up the weapon and say, "Hey, I just want to earn some respect with you guys. I just want to, show you what I can do. Let's go. Who's up for it?"
And as you do that, some of the others kind of pull out their weapons as well. And these are not of the wooden variety. And I'll say those of you that are watching Chovy will see this unfold, as this does not look like it's going to be a friendly sparring match.
I've definitely taken a step forward at that point.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the wooden axe and pull out my magma war pick.
Okay. Are you guys going to bully your way through the mob?
I'm gonna fly up and over, and I'm gonna land about 10 feet away from beside Chovy. And while I'm in the air, I'm going to bonded cast.
Go and roll initiative if you're joining a fight.
You roll initiative. I'm doing this before it actually happens. As I'm approaching the fight.
Anyone that's joining the fight, roll initiative.
I can't click on my token.
Oh, well, you got to put it on the screen somewhere.
Oh, well, you
Just place
told us
yourself
we were up
somewhere over on the left side. Again, you're roughly 40 feet off this side over here.
Okay.
Let me know when everybody's in. You need me to pull Renice over for you? Or you got Renice already?
I'll get it. I just slowly here. See her on the list. She's somewhere else.
Do a search for Renice. Do her name search. Reniss. Oh, I see her. I'll drop her for you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I see her too now. Okay.
All right, I'm lost. Everyone got their initiative order in? I'll take as a yes. Sort descending. All right, Nirvana, you can get one Nirvana. I can't believe I just said that. Nirvana, I'll let you get one surprise attack off if that's your intent.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I was trying to get a word in edgewise. As soon as he was going, I was going to be casting this. Holy crap! What the hell happened?
I don't know what happened on your end.
I see Shield of Faith on there.
Yeah, for some reason I scrolled way up. So the plan was that I was going to Shield of Faith him as he approached, regardless.
Okay.
But I mean, it's your party, Brian. So
I'll let you get that as a surprise round if you want.
Okay, so that's on all of our bonded members, which in this case, because we lost Talkleby, includes Anchor. So all four of the main characters, not the NPC, all have
+2 to the old AC. Nice.
And then I'll say, as you fly over, like you're joining the fray, like all the ogres around start kind of cheering and clapping and chanting Bone Crusher, and they actually open up to allow Anchor, Artie, and Renice into the fray. So there will be no objections to you guys getting in there, but you're still about 40 feet away from Chovy for Renice, Artie, and Anchor. You guys good?
Artie is gonna.
You can go on your turn. I allowed Nirvana to have
Okay.
the one surprise round.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, Anchor, you're up first. What would you like to do here?
Well, I'll enter into the circle and I guess saddle up next to Chovy.
You have to dash to get up to him. It's 40 feet unless you have something else that gives you extra movement.
I don't think so. And as I get up there, I'm going to say, Bone Crusher, I hardly know her.
You get a few laughs from the perimeter behind you. Okay, so where you are on the map is where you're running to?
Yeah, I just moved myself up.
You're 10 feet away because you're 40 feet already, and if you only have 30 movement, you're 10 feet behind us.
I was dashing, weren't you?
dashing. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go like 20 more feet beyond that if you want.
Are the squares 10 or 5 feet? Sorry.
It should be 5 feet, unless I did the scale wrong.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to, because you said 40 and never mind. It's cool.
Yeah, but where you were, Kevin, wasn't really where you were.
You're off the map.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to move up a bit.
Before you move, I guess I need to describe what you see on the map here. So these little piles like this looks like discarded or broken weapons, kind of stuck in the mud and dirt. And this right here looks like it's fresh or wet or deep mud right here as well. And from this vantage point, you can just get a horrible whiff of just nasty. This is like probably like a piss and shit pile right here.
Lovely.
Okay, so any more movement for you, Anchor? Or are you staying there?
No, I'm going to move up.
Okay, got 20 more feet.
I think that puts me about there.
Okay, I'm cool with that. All right, this guy is up next. I always forget to take their names out. Can you guys see his name in the turn order? You probably can, can't you?
Angler Beetle.
Angler Beetle?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a bad DM. Doo-doo.
I think you're very helpful.
All right, you see that this one is on a leash, but as this is the one that shouted at you as you came forward. He drops the leash, and then this one, 10, 15, 20. He just kind of turns in your direction, Chovy, and you watch as something bluish green just comes shooting out of its mouth or its face region at you. You need to make me a dex save.
That sucks. Oh, I had to make it to you, though, right? So I'll redo it.
Well, I didn't say that. No. Let's try though. Okay.
I'm gonna burn a card and redo that.
Okay.
I gotta make sure I burn the right one. There we go. Yeah. Come on, that can't suck that bad twice in a row. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Okay. Give yourself a token status of restrained. I think I have a token status for that.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's restrained. I think it just means you have 0. Oh no, attack rolls have advantage. I like that. All right.
Don't.
So as it spits at you, and it goes 5, 10,
You're
15, 20.
It's not going on there, Brian.
What's not going on there?
Well, I did the
couldn't put any-
restraint thing.
I couldn't put a condition on myself either, Brian. I think your
Yeah.
That's my.
I think your thing
There,
needs to be
I'm restrained.
reloaded. I had to put it on manually.
Okay, well, you're good for now. All right, so it's now going to try to chomp on you. Jovi. One more time, because it has advantage, because you're restrained.
Nope.
I'm assuming that misses.
Yep. So
Okay.
restrained, can I hit and fight from that position, or I just can't move?
You can still fight. It says restrained. Speed is 0. Attack rolls have disadvantage. Attackers have advantage against you, and you have disadvantage on deck saves.
Oh,
Okay.
lovely.
All right, so next up, one of the ogres. Just start with this enter since Anchor making himself known. You're looking threatening at him, right, Anchor? Anchor, did we lose you again? Kev?
Sorry, I keep forgetting I have push to talk on because the dogs are going nuts. Oh yeah, I'm like walking up there, doing things that I just walked in like I own the place.
Okay. He has a big smile on his face as you approach him, and then he reaches out and tries to smack you on top of the head. Makes a great club attack. On a hit, target is also pushed 5 feet and knocked prone. So let's do a great club.
Remember your +2 on your AC.
That should be 11, so I'm assuming 11 misses.
Big time.
Let me see, does he have multi-attack? Of course not.
When he misses, I say, "Shame you got a big club, but you don't know how to use it."
I'm going to give you an inspiration card for that, Kev. Is that maybe chuckle?
Big club, small pecker.
Too late. It's already Kev's. All right, that's his turn. This guy, Nirvana, you're flying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me double check how far he can throw stuff. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, I'll say you're within range. He reaches down the ground, grabs a rock, and he's going to throw it in your direction, Nirvana. Wow, look how awesome I am rolling. A 7 for 12. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I know he's not on you, Nirvana. I'm assuming you're more than 10 feet in the air, but he's getting up next to Chovy. And that is his turn. Artie.
Artie is going to hand his broom off to Renice and move closer to Chovy by 10 foot. And then he's going to hit Chovy with a "you're dumb as shit" spell.
Holy God. Wall of text.
Yeah, sorry. Enlarge. I'm just going to enlarge him.
Oh, okay. I'll grow you here, Chovy.
That must break the restraint then.
Anything else, Artie?
That's going to be it for his turn.
Okay. You also controlling Renice. What is Renice doing?
Renice has 2 attacks per turn, and she is going to jump on that broom and go up in the air. And while it is a she, right? Yeah.
She has a broom?
I already just gave her his broom.
Yeah, already. You said it at
Oh.
the beginning of your turn.
Okay, yep.
And so she's going to, she doesn't like the looks of that beetle, so she's going to do 2 of those.
Holy shit. Okay, 16 and a 19. Give your token status a, I think I got one for flying. You can't think of you, Nirvana, so I don't forget. Okay, so both of those hit for 16, and the bug does not like it. Anything else, Renice?
No, she's just up in the air, 30 foot.
30 foot, okay. All right, Nirvana. As you step into that, you can tell it's pretty deep. This is difficult
Flying.
terrain for you. Oh yeah, she's flying. Yep. Never mind.
Yep,
Rewind.
So She's heading over here. She's not on the ground. She is offering up a little advantage action. She's using her bonus action to cast Bark Skin on herself, which gives her +8 hit points at the beginning of every turn. Temporary. That's the that's the play test that you're currently doing on Bark Skin.
Yep. Do we all get that because of the?
No.
Oh, damn it! The psychic link.
We still have two though.
No.
That's true.
Bark Skin isn't one of those. Hold on a sec. Before I do that, let me just check something. No, she's not doing Bark Skin because Bark Skin is concentration spell. She's already concentrating. So she is casting Shakasa, which is a cantrip that gives her a little bit extra on her main weapon. She is coming down with Star Shimmer on the Ogre. And then with her offhand, she's coming in with Scimitar hits.
The first one actually does hit.
Whoa.
Okay.
There's
So
just
then
an
on the
ogre.
first one, when she hits, she is going to. No, she's not going to do that. Okay. So that's
That is a
9
melee
damage
hit,
on the
right?
first one. It is melee.
Okay. As you hit him, he flings one hand backwards.
Okay.
Okay. You are flying, so there's no prone condition. Just 6 bludgeoning damage.
All right. And that's it.
Okay. Skirmishers are up. Gotta double check how fast they can move.
10.
Yeah, 10 plus 30. All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's just going to dash. 45, 50, 55.
He's up in the air, remember.
60.
Okay.
Okay, that is his turn. And the other one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. God dang it.
Brian, I got both of those attacks with advantage because I'm currently flanking, and I did not roll either of them with advantage.
All right, well, one of them hit. You can roll again if you want. Actually, roll twice to see if you get a crit.
I'll roll the second one with. I'll roll this one.
Okay,
21.
So 6 more. We take 6 more damage off of him. And then if this guy's got a dash, he's going to go 5, 10. It's right there. That's his dash. That's his turn. Chovy.
Okay, so if I do a dex save to get out of the restrained, is that part of my action?
I think it's going to be a strength check. Let me double check its thing here.
Because I'm going to bonus action rage to start
Yeah.
with.
A restrained creature can attempt a DC 14 strength save as an action on its turn to end the restrained condition.
Because as an enlarged monster, I get advantage on strength checks. But if the beetle dies, am I no longer restrained?
Because it actually spit like a shit on
so
you.
I gotta. Okay, so I'm going to take advantage on my strength check
Yeah,
to get
as your
the hell
action.
out of this. As my action. But my bonus action is to rage.
Okay.
And my strength check, come on, baby, with advantage to break
The
that
strength
bullshit.
check, not a save. So what is your plus? What is your normal plus for your strength?
Still rolled a 20.
3.
Brian.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough.
So 23.
No longer restrained.
Excellent. Clear this. Submit. No, I gotta hit the bottom. That. Boop, boop, boop. And yeah, So that was my action. I've done my bonus action to rage, and that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay.
I'm pooched.
Anchor.
Anchor away, my friend.
All right. I guess I'm going to make an attack against the guy with the club because he missed. I perceive him as weaker.
Okay.
I mean, I don't say that to him, but I'm gonna make an attack. And yeah, so I'm gonna make an attack. My flail.
Get into two, right? Total of 12?
Yeah.
Okay. He takes it, chuckles a little bit, then rubs his belly where you hit him. What else, Anchor?
Cool. That's really my turn. I don't think I have a second attack. I don't know. Anyways, I'll figure it out.
Everyone has 2 attacks at 6th level, don't they? If you're a fighter.
I think I do.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. I'm
You
pretty sure
should.
you do.
You would have got it at 5.
Okay. I'll attack him again.
Not a crit.
Well, that's weird. How come it rolled just damage but not the attack?
Whew, then it's an automatic hit.
17 for 13 damage. Okay, hit him a second time. He is still standing, not quite bloodied.
That one I was specifically aiming for his belly button. If it matters.
Owie! No hit belly button.
Does
No
Lynch
fair.
pop out?
Yeah, did I
cloud of
pull
light.
anything out?
You see like a little dog head pop out of his belly button.
Little dog skull. Nice. You broke my
Yeah.
belly button ring.
I go, oh, I guess things are a little tough over there.
He goes, yeah, boogly boogly. Hit it for Anchor.
Yeah.
All right, Beetle is up. Let me double check. It's going to turn eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, it's not. It's just going to try to bite you.
Go for it.
Chovy.
Go for it. Not.
Okay. And that is his turn. Next up is this big guy. It's like, oh, my belly button hurt. You pay for this. And he's going to hit you, or try to hit you, Anchor, with advantage because you are flanked now. He ran up to you. Did he attack you before or just had to run to get to you? I forget.
He missed.
He missed. Okay. All right. So one of these. So I'm making 16 misses because my guys can't hit shit. Double check. He only gets 1 attack. That is true. Okay. That's his turn. And this guy is going to. Nirvana threw something at him. Let's see. Yep. He doesn't like that.
No, Nirvana didn't throw anything at him. Nirvana swung a sword at
Oh,
him.
that's right. Yeah, she's within melee. Okay, so he got his recharge a while ago. So he's going to try to flatten you if there's such a thing. And Great Club. Gosh, these guys are rolling like shit. Have I hit anybody yet?
Nope.
Well, the beetle hit me with his goo.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
I got beetle
The
splooge
goo.
on me.
Okay, Artie, your turn.
Okay. Artie is going to do a bonus action. Misty Step. 30 foot away. And then he's going to drop one of these.
You're sculpting
Right.
the fireball, are you?
I am. And I'm going to put that thing right here so it'll get this guy, this guy, this guy. It'll get all the guys.
You can sculpt as many as you want. What's the number on?
My sculpt is, let me pull that up for you.
You have to pull it. Just,
Yes.
I'll trust you if you tell me.
Yes, I can, It's 1 plus my level or no 1 plus my proficiency bonus, so it's up to 4.
Wow. Look how great my guys are. And I got one more of these guys. Can anybody save today? Hey, is that one? Yay. Okay, the southern one saved. And I've got my 2 other ogre guys.
Skirmishers.
And the one south. Okay, so you got to beat it to beat it. DC 15. So this guy succeeded, and this guy succeeded, which kind of makes sense. Everyone else failed. And what was the damage?
18.
18. Yeah. And I was wrong. It's 1 plus the spell's level. So it's still 4, but.
Okay. Okay, minus 18. And then these guys take half on the perimeter, minus 9. And a minus 9.
Nobody's aura bars are changing color for their damage, or we just haven't hurt anybody.
Nobody is bloodied yet.
They're all green,
because the API
like
is
solid
down.
greens.
It's because the API is down.
Yeah, let me restart the API real quick.
The
Same
API,
reason.
the
Same
API.
reason why the concentration stuff's not working, and it's the same reason why
I like
adding
appies.
focus medicine isn't working.
I'm generally a big fan of appies.
All right, anything else, Artie?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Renice.
Renice is going to travel over here. And at the same time, she's going to take 2 more shots at the beetle.
Okay.
With a 12 gauge shotgun? Oh. Ooh.
A 21 definitely hits.
Very long Bowie.
And then a 20 definitely hits. That beetle is not looking good,
All right.
but he is still moving.
And keep in mind, too, that Artie never made any sound or anything. So when he popped into existence 30 foot behind that ogre, the ogre should have no reason to know where he is.
Oh, other than the other 40 ogre around the circle all pointing at you and shouting.
Right.
Okay.
But they're ogres, so.
Yeah. They're pointing and shouting anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that it for Renice?
Yes.
Nirvana?
All right, so Niv is going to take her hits. That's crits.
Holy shit. For 17? Is that crit set up right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, still standing. He's bloodied now.
The other scimitar hits.
Yep. 7.
And
Takes
then
a.
she is going. Yeah.
No, go ahead. I said takes a licking and keeps on standing. He's good.
Okay. And then she's going to take. No, you know what? She's happy where she is. She's going to use her bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon. Spiritual Weapon is going to come over and land right here. Do we allow Spiritual Weapon to have advantage on attacks if flanked? I don't remember.
I don't think we let them have the flanking method. It's got to be an actual PC or an NPC.
Okay. So it's going to land right here. And there it is. Boom. And it's attacking the beetle.
Okay. With a 13, though, right?
In for 12. Yeah.
No, 13 does not hit. Bounces off his carapace.
Okay.
Okay. Is that it
That's
for Nirvana?
Scare Bear. Oh.
That's it.
Okay. Skirmisher. Start down here. Or this one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yep. He's going after Anchor. What can the skirmisher do? Have they attacked yet? Ooh, yeah, they have multi-attack. I like it. Oh, and I'm a dumbass. They had something I could have used a while ago. Oh well, I'm going to die. Club to Chovy.
Nope.
And one more, because they get more than one attack.
Nope.
Of course. Can't hit shit. Okay, and then this one, gonna look around in disbelief. And going after Chovy as well. Since Chovy's the one challenging everybody, they don't like it. This guy is going to club you in the face. Yay!
Yeah, that actually hit.
Yep, I gotta roll one more time because I should have had it with advantage. Just to see if it's a crit. Okay. And the second attack,
Let's go with the 8.
19 and a 16.
Nope.
Okay. All right, so just the first one for 11 bludgeoning is all he gets.
Yeah.
And that is their turn. Chovy.
Chovy's pissed. So Chovy is going to, because of my size, I'm leaving my Divine Favor on for the 1d4 extra. But he's going to Magma War Pick the big savage there with advantage because of my friend Niv is there. And I'm going to throw a little magma damage on it for this, just because I'm a little aggravated. So 27 damage.
You're assuming a 25 hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
This guy, right?
Yep.
Okay, so hold on. 25? No, 27, isn't it?
Yep.
27. That's enough to drop him.
Yep. So then I'm going to turn the old second hit on this asshat down here. I guess he doesn't get advantage on this one. Just normal. And take the magma off. And I'm going to smack him with that. Roll that for 16.
For 16. He doesn't like that. He whimpers a little bit.
Yeah, but then I'm going to yell, and how do you like them apples?
Where's the apples? Me no see apples.
Exactly.
Did it for Chovy?
Yeah, it's for Chovy.
Okay. How about a round of strategizing? I forgot that last time.
I think it's just swinging a hit, swinging a miss, swinging a hit. We kick the shit out of him. We try and get rid of this guy so he no longer has advantage on Anchor Cranker. Can we take this little round break to go for a pee?
Yeah, you're last in the round, so you can definitely go.
Yeah. I'm running for the washroom, guys.
I just got back, so I'm cool. You know what? Renice, all this time, should have been using her spells as well. And so I apologize, but she's got a hunter's mark, and I'll start using that from here forward. That would have been nice. She could have dealt another D6.
Okay. Any other strategy, guys? Kev, are you on push to talk?
Yeah, I don't have other strategies. I'm
Okay.
Anchor's just gonna keep pounding.
Okay. Let's see it then. Which one? This one, I'm assuming?
Yeah, same one.
Okay, holy shit, look at you guys rolling your crits.
Ooh,
I like that. But he is still standing.
Did I find the rest of the dog in his belly button?
That crit wasn't calculated correctly. It should be another 4 damage on top of that.
Oh, I didn't do the first attack, the 21. So let's do this. And another 4. He is barely standing.
The question still stands. Did I find the rest of that chihuahua?
Oh, in his belly. Okay. Yeah, you see like, the head pops out and the rest of him is all skeleton. The front half was not quite, dissolved yet, but the back half was.
Oh, nice.
I just say
job.
no judgment.
Nice job, Kev. Nice hit.
Okay. Anything else on Anchor?
I just say y'all should be betting on me.
All right.
Ready to crank or Anchor?
Beetle is up. all he sees is what's in front of him.
Yeah, bring it on, Beetlejuice.
Let's see if that recharged.
Beetlejuice.
He can't. Nope, it's arranged. So it's gonna be disadvantaged. So he's just gonna try to bite you. That's all he's got. Come on, Beetle. Can you hit anything today? 17?
Nope.
Okay, that's it for the Beetle's turn. Artie.
Was it
Artie.
Braveheart where he lifted up his kilt and shook it at him? That's what Jovi just did.
It's like, look, spittle.
Warhammer.
Artie.
Yeah, Artie's going to take a shot at the beetle with a firebolt. Oh, jeez.
I'm confused. Is it attack to hit or is it a save? Range spell attack. Okay,
hit.
so it's 10 to hit. 10 does not hit.
10 does not hit. And that's going to be it.
Okay. Staying where you are? You're still flying?
He is not flying.
Oh, that's right.
Because
Renice.
Yeah, because Renice. But he is... yeah, he's going to take another 10 feet back. Oh, no, he's actually going to come down here towards Renice. So, but that's it.
Okay.
And
Renice's turn.
Renice is going to finally use her hunter's mark.
On which one?
On the beetle.
The beetle.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And so it looks like she's got a +1 while that's up, and or this time. And then she's going to take her longbow at the beetle.
Holy shit, Renice.
Right?
And that is enough to bring down the beetle.
Okay. So then she's going to move the hunter's mark over to the skirmisher.
Okay.
And do you want me to roll that hunter's mark again?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
So
I'll
7
happily do
piercing.
that. That's 11.
Okay, so why didn't that first 7 take? There it goes. And there's a hunter mark. Okay, is that it for Renice?
And that's it for Renice.
Okay. Niv?
All right, Niv's moving over to here.
Oh, yeah. Advantageous scimitar.
Star shimmering.
Yeah. Star shimmer.
26
Star
for 8.
shimmer.
26, and that is enough.
Sweet.
Nice.
She doesn't have enough movement to get any closer. So she's going to fly up 10 feet into the air, 5 feet into the air. She's got 5 feet more movement. And the spiritual weapon is going to move over to here. And not an advantage. 24
24
for
is
12.
enough. 2 points. He takes a smack, but he's still standing.
And
Takes
that's
a
it
licking,
for-
but keeps on ticking. Great. I think the ogre skirmisher of this one up here would go after the spiritual weapon because it just hit him.
That's it for Niv. Did we lose Rob?
I don't think so. That's it.
Okay.
Say it a third
Okay,
time.
I didn't hear you. I apologize.
Hold on, 4 more. 1 more. Yep, that's it.
Okay. All right. So this one. Let's see. I'll roll a d6. If he rolls a 1, he's gonna swing at the hammer.
Oh, 1 to 3 swing at the hammer.
No, he's going for
That's
Jovi.
fine. Yeah, go for it.
So he's going to club.
Ooh, that one hurts.
There you go. The second one was just a tickle.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It should have been an advantage because you're flanked. So that's his first attack.
Who's
Second
flanked?
attack.
Who's flanked?
Chovy is.
I'm flanked.
So
Oh, sorry. You're right.
26
Burn.
for 26 for 10 plus 8. So 18 on that second hit. And now for ogre number 2. With advantage, 23 for 8. And then one more with advantage. Oh, another 5
Ooh.
plus 8. So another 13.
I'm serious hurting, guys.
Yeah, you challenged him.
And that is it. Toby.
It's not like you brought.
Ye old well, yeah, I'm going to hit him with the old magma war pick.
One to your south.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see if it does all the math. That's 15 plus 7.
32
Are all those crits set up accurately?
should be.
Okay, so 32 total.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see if the math works. It did not. So he is barely standing, Chovy.
and I'm going to hit him again because I'm not happy with him. Oh, for fart's sakes!
You felt so good about that first hit. You didn't even try hard enough on your second one.
Yeah, and
Did it,
then
Chovy?
yeah, nope. And then I'm going to play this card and disengage. Take a look at it. I get to free action disengage.
Wow.
And I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 40 to here.
Righty then.
And I haven't used my bonus action, so I'm going to fire up the old rune scars.
Okay, for something specific.
Well, I'm going to use my, once I've done that, I can then use my cure wounds on myself.
Oh, on your next
But I
turn.
have, yeah.
All right. End of round 3. You guys need to strategize?
We have 2 to finish.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be
Continue.
that hard.
Bottom one's almost dead, so
Okay. Anchor.
Smashy. I'm going to turn around to the ogre skirmisher, and I'm going to hit him right in the butt.
Hey, the tushy? You're just giving him a tushy smack with the old flail in the ass? Nice.
Well, your first hit gives him a, what are you hitting him with? A flail enema.
Yeah.
And he drops.
I go, who's a bad boy?
So if you want to move towards this one, let your get that 21 for this guy.
That's what Anchor would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 15, 17. Let's see if it's still working now.
Nice.
Yeah, that time it worked. Okay.
The damage on that flail is wrong because it's adding crit damage.
Oh, okay. So I'll take 2. I'll add 2 back to him. Thank you. Okay. That it for Anchor?
Yarp.
At this point, you can hear the ogres around starting to boo and hiss at this guy, is basically saying he sucks in very broken common. Artie.
Sorry, as a bonus action, I'm gonna hold my hand up with the thumb showing like horizontal to the crowd and being like, let them decide.
Kev, I'm going to give you another inspiration card for that. I like it. Kev. And then someone just rolled something to kill somebody. Artie.
yeah. Artie just hit a crit on his firebolt.
On Chovy? On the other big guy?
On the other ogre. Let's go skirmisher.
What are you doing calling Chovy an ogre?
And that damage is wrong. I believe it should be just 2d10, so it should just be 20.
And 9 plus 20 is what it should be. So 29. And that is enough to drop him. And as the last guy falls, you hear a bunch of moans and gurgles and stuff. You hear a few cheers from the ogre crowd. And we are out of combat at this point. So remove all turns. Clear. And let's see, Chovy. How long does this enlarge last?
Looking it up here.
10 minutes, I think it was. Oh, duration up to a minute.
Okay. All right. So as it starts to kind of die down, some of the ogres approach you, not in a threatening way. And they drag off some of the dead bodies. And you have one of the ogres wearing a big, like, feathery crown walk up to you, obviously some kind of a chieftain. And he basically holds out a hand to shake it while you're still large.
Yeah. I'll shake his hand.
He says, little nub stupid for challenging you. I had no idea you were half ogre too. You good at fight. And gives you a fist bump.
Nice.
And
It's an honor.
And he yells all the rest of them to give 3 cheers for half ogre men. And some of them kind of half-heartedly cheer. The other ones are like, ah. So there is benefits to you doing this. So meta knowledge, you guys get a little bonus to any kind of like interaction with this ogre clan moving forward.
Like a respect bonus?
Yeah,
Respect
basically.
points?
Nice.
Yes, basically.
Nice. Do they diminish when I go to normal size?
He kind of scratches his head. Why you no ogre no more? You magic ogre. Me likey.
And I pound my chest and say, I'm ogre at heart.
You tiny ogre heart. And he kind of has a big fat, finger on your chest.
Yeah. I reach in my little pack and I pull out half a salmon and offer it up to him.
Half a salmon. He picks it up with his 2 little fingers and sniffs it. And then he sniffs it up his nose.
That's different, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Likey. Hold on. And he puts one finger on his nose and he snots it back out in his palm. And he looks at it again and he licks it up.
I'm going to give you an inspiration card for that.
Thank you. All right. So a little meta knowledge for you guys. So you're in here in this camp now. This is basically, you guys are trying to find Modra, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they got this set up as somewhat of a skill challenge again, to kind of walk around, find out what you can, if you want about Modra. So make your choice about how you want to try to go about that. I just gave away the fact that you did this. You get a little bonus when interacting with this ogre clan, the Bone Crushers, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also going to add a little bit more because we've had several of these, and I feel like I need to give away a little bit more to help you guys. So this specific skill challenge, it says it requires 10 successes before 10 failures. Each success allows you to basically gain more information. So I'm going to actually tell you what the primary skills are. Arcana, Persuasion, Athletics, Intimidate, and Insight. There also is a way to use Deception, but Deception doesn't necessarily give you a success or a failure. It just may help you with one of those other ones, if that makes sense. Okay. So I'll put those in chat again, what I said.
Perfect.
The primary skills are for this type of a skill challenge.
Yeah.
So you guys, I'll put back on the main map of the entire town. You guys just basically got to tell me what areas you want to go to, what groups you want to talk to, and then there's different things I reference depending on where you go, who you talk to, and how that goes. That make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are currently right now in this little training area here, which is mainly the Bone Crusher clan, the training area. But if you want to stay and talk to them, you can, or if you want to go around town looking for other things, you can also do that as well.
I want to talk to the chieftain here, my new best friend.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of something to come up with to use athletics to impress him upon him. So I don't know if anybody else has any ideas.
If you can't think of one, I'll throw you a bone. If you guys don't like me doing skill challenges like this, you let me know.
No, I like them. I just struggled to come up with a good plan.
Okay.
Like, what would impress this guy, like athletics wise? Juggling swords, jumping over his head.
I mean, you've already got a plus for defeating them. Something like maybe showing them one of your moves or showing feats of strength somehow. Breaking a boulder in half, throwing a half a tree trunk somewhere, something like that would.
Oh, I got an idea. I'm going to, I've got the magma war pick on my shoulder like a baseball bat, and I'm going to grab a rock about the size of a bit bigger than a grapefruit.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go, hey, watch this. And I'm going to throw it up in the air and just crank it like a baseball and fire it across the field at like just some guy who's like sitting there. Like you can always tell in a group there's the one ogre nobody likes. And he's facing the other way. He's like standing at a tree taking a leak. So I just beam him in the back of the head with this grapefruit sized.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a little caveat here. So you're new to the group, so you're probably not gonna know who is liked and who is not disliked. So this is gonna be completely random if you're gonna try to whack this at somebody.
Well, I'm going to try and make the chieftain laugh because this guy's standing there taking a leak on a tree, and I'm just going to smack him in the back of the head with this grapefruit-sized rock, and make the chieftain laugh.
Okay, give me an athletics check. Add 2 to it.
27.
Holy shit! So I'm gonna kind of tweak a little bit what you said there. So you see an ogre over there, kind of leaning over a large boulder, taking a leak. Matter of fact, you know what? He's right in the middle of here because that big thing of mud, that was their shithole.
And he's gonna fall in.
He's just standing there, and you hit with such accuracy and such a solid hit that it like grazes his left nutsack. And he's like, ooh, he grabs his nuts, and then he just face first into the mud pit, and the chieftain is just roaring with laughter, and the rest of the crowd kind of joins in the laughter as well. You're not sure if it's because he's laughing or because it really is funny. But yeah, after he gets done laughing, he's going to fill you in with a little information. Let's see here. Which one makes sense for him? So are you asking me anything specific, or is that
no. I don't know I don't want to be too specific and say, hey, where do we find this Modra guy?
Okay. So
I just want to know what's going on. Like, what's the, why is everybody here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if you're not asking anything specific, that's going to narrow down what he does share with you.
I'm going to ask why this encampment's here. What's the plan? What's the game plan? What's the big picture?
Okay. Okay. Okay, this will make sense. Does me like you? You're not so smart up here, though. And he kind of pops you on the head with a big fat finger. And this Umbraforge, you know that, right? Dominion of Sarsha, trader of great reputation and even greater wealth, I hear. The tower, and he points up to the big tower. The foundry, points to the thing over the top of the magma flow. All this is his. Camps are those of mercenaries and slaves whose services he sells across Shadowfell and the world. So I dummied that down with my ogre voice, but I will put that in chat.
Nice. So it probably wouldn't hurt us to ask literally about Modra and say we wanted to buy arms off Modra just for future questions. It's just a thought.
So that is Chovies.
Okay.
Okay, Artie. Any ideas on what you would like to do next, or you guys want to travel to a different part of camp? What do you guys want to do?
I think Renice is going to watch the ogre very well. Can
Not
can
Renice,
she
it's
tell?
Artie.
Huh?
This is Artie, not Renice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was right.
Does that change what you want to do since it's Artie, not Renice?
No, no. So knowing knowing what he knows about history and whatnot, he's going to ask why the can he ask the chieftain? Yeah, he can ask. He's going to ask the chieftain why he's joined up with Modra specifically.
You're asking why he's joined up with Modra?
He hasn't.
Why they have joined up with this group specifically.
This group being what? This group being Bone Crusher? This group being
The
Modra, Sarshan? Who are you talking about?
Sarshan. Thank you. I couldn't remember the
Okay.
name. Sarshan.
Yeah, his name is now in chat, that last part they shared with you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're asking him why they are.
He's gonna talk about the ogres and their history and of being how they're usually independent, usually go off with other giants and whatnot. Why he's here with Sashan.
Okay, I get the feeling they're trying to use history.
Yeah.
This is going to be a persuasion check, but I'll let you roll it with your history bonus.
Okay.
So you can roll history, but it's going to be a persuasion check.
Okay, that's my 7
Okay.
persuasion with a 7.
No,
So that's
I took your history roll. It's just going to be persuasion, is what I'm saying.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 23 for persuasion is basically what I'm saying here.
Gotcha.
Okay. So why is he here? Why is he here with the mercenary group for Sarshan? Is that what I basically gathered?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let me read through and see which one makes sense. Chieftain tells you he's got great respect for Sarshan because Sarshan is a Shatterkai who was an outcast, but he made a name for himself as leader of a legendary mercenary band known as the Black Arrow. Tells you at their height, the Arrow put so much fear in generals and kings alike that Sarshan would take payment to fight for one group, then take a bigger payment from their foe to stand down. And that alone creates so much respect within the ogre clans. The whole always out for me, switching sides when it makes sense, advantageous for him. So I'll paste this in here, what I just said there. And now I want everyone to give me a history check.
History.
Jeez.
Look at that. -1, and I still got a 16. I'm so historic.
Okay. Niv. I don't know if Rob remembers this, but you've heard that name Black Arrow before. Now, does Rob remember now? Or you may keep going.
No, I don't think I do.
When you were talking to the old man and the happy beggar, the one in the corner had the sores all over him, he told you that he used to be part of the Black Arrow.
Oh.
Silence? Have you confused, or are you thinking?
No, I'm just rereading the bit here that you put in chat. Okay.
Okay, so next up, Nib. Any idea what you want to do?
What do I know? We know that Modra was this is a sort of a meta, not meta, what we've learned. We know that Modra was shipping weapons, right? We know that from the crates and stuff that were in the other rooms. And that he had those portals that were going into that into the other areas. We don't know what direction those weapons were going, right? Were they coming? Meaning, were they coming from the Shadowfell into the material, or were they going from the material into the Shadowfell? Do we have any idea about that?
You know there were stores of weapons in Overlook, and you know that almost all of those, at least the ones the last place you were, had the Umbraforge logo on it. So to be perfectly honest, I guess you don't know if it was coming or going, but the fact that this is Umbraforge and had the letters on it.
Okay, so this is my. I just want to craft my question here, and so my question is going to be around specifically using Modra's name, because we're dancing around this a little bit too much. Specifically using Modra's name, my question's going to be, or my statement / question's going to be: we're here looking for somebody named Modra. He owes us some weapons, and he owes me some weapons, and he seems to have reneged on the deal, and I would like to have a little chat with him about it.
Yeah, so you're still doing this with the ogre chieftains, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So meta
analogy. I mean, this is all I got. Unless you're going to let me pretend to. Unless you're going to let me. Well, we tried to go into other places, but the voice told us to get the hell back into the mercenary camp. So I don't know where else. I don't know what else I can do.
Well, you guys can travel different spots. And meta knowledge, you're allowed to do 3 of these checks in one location before you got to move on.
I'm going to save my check to go into, if I can, to go into market tents, because I would like to talk to somebody about weapons that are owed to me by Modra.
Okay, that's fine.
The ogres are not going to help me with that.
Okay, we can do that. So let's go to Kev. Kev, do you have anything you want to say or ask of the ogres while you're in this camp, or you want to move on like Rob suggested? Kev, are you talking?
Kev's dead. Push to talk, Kev.
Was that him? Went out and back in again? Kev, are you with us?
Kev's dead, baby. Kev's dead.
Push to talk.
I hate it when Kev dies.
Oh my God, you killed Kevin. Can't believe it took me like 8 years to come up with that.
We bring out the worst, the best in you.
How about now, Kev?
Now?
Kenny.
Hey, we hear you now.
There he is.
Hey, it's Ken.
I would just ask him. He goes, who do you consider trustworthy in here?
You're asking us of the ogre chieftain?
Yeah, I assume there's other peoples and stuff like that around, but
like other clans and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like who are honorable or trustworthy?
Okay, so what skill are you using to do this by just asking the question?
I'm just asking the question. I'm not trying to persuade him. I'm just trying to be like, hey, we kind of showed off.
You have a skill check. You got to choose something.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Obviously, can I showcase my constitution?
If you scroll back up, there were
okay.
Recommended Arcana, Persuasion, Athletics, Intimidate, Insight. Those are your best bet. You can also use Deception to improve one of those, but if you fail, there's going to be consequences. I mean, I'm
All
not
right.
saying you can't use something else, but those are the ones that are going to give you the best DC, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'll just do insight then.
Okay, but yeah, explain to me how you're using Insight.
Well, like, I'm going to do insight to see if his answer is truthful or if he's leading me astray.
He's being truthful about what? About Sarshan?
No, sorry, about who we can trust. Like, I'm just kind of
Okay.
asking him a general question. I don't know.
Okay, I get that. So you're asking him, who can you trust right here? Then you're going to insight on his response.
Yeah, like as a mercenary, obviously his sword's for hire, but I'm sure there's people he'd rather work for than others, right?
Okay. I'll allow that. So roll me an insight check. Okay. All right. So that's a success. Let me just find one of these rumor things that falls in line with that. Okay. Okay. So
That should be a +2 to that as well, right?
yeah, he already succeeded with a 15. That's why I didn't
Okay.
really say anything. I'm gonna put a spin on this. He says, only people I trust here are the Bone Crusher clan, but I will tell you someone I don't trust. That's this Sarshan's former lieutenant, Modra. It tells you Modra is known well in Umbraforge, but for all the wrong reasons now. He is one of Sarshan's trusted lieutenants before he tried to broker a weapons deal that Sarshan had already turned down. I'll put that in chat for you guys.
Oh, Modra. Modra's an asshole here too. Nice.
I would ask him, has he wronged you personally, or
Says, I have had no dealings with him. All I've heard is what others have said.
got it? And I do like give him one of those like chin up nods, like I respect this information that a tough guy would do.
Okay, let me roll something. He looks at you, kind of tilts his head a little bit. What's wrong with your neck?
Beating up your friends put a kink in my neck.
Whoa. He scratches his head again. Kink. You kinky?
Only if you have the ogre woman to support it.
He chuckles. I got some kinky stuff here. Look over there. He points over like a little barn with some animals in it. You like kinky stuff?
Not that kind of stuff, my friend.
Oh, you know not what you miss.
Some things are
ears
best
picked
left
up.
longed for.
The sweet sounds of lamb call. Mm. And there's your 3 skill challenges for this area. All right, Rob. So since you said you wanted to try to go somewhere else, you're trying to go to a marketplace. Is that right?
I guess, yeah. Somewhere where they would know about dealings in bad faith with Modra.
Okay. Let's see. There are marketplaces on this map.
Yeah, all the way.
6. I think there are several of them. There's one there, and there's one over here. Did I miss another one somewhere?
Oh yeah, I missed that one.
So which one do you want to go to, Rob or Niv?
It doesn't matter. Top right is fine.
This one over here?
Yep.
Okay. Market areas.
And is no one going to challenge us when we head that way?
Rumors have already spread around camp of how you guys took down some of the Bone Crusher clan. You get a few nods of recognition. Others are still kind of looking at you side eye, but no one seemed to be like, paying you any mind. Okay, marketplaces. Okay, this particular marketplace has a lot of Shatterkai and Dark Elves. So how you want to go about this, Rob? You want to strike up a conversation with somebody? You want to approach one of the vendors?
Yeah, I would just approach a vendor, I think, and say, "Hey, I'm looking for someone that sort of we had a deal that I had a deal with that didn't come through on the deal."
And he'll ask you for the name of your dealing partner.
It wasn't really my partner, apparently, but back in the material plane on the other side of the rift, Modra is the name that he went by.
The name Modra, his eyes kind of get wide and he looks around a little bit. Says, "You had dealings with Modra?"
Well, Modra was going to supply some weapons to some friends of mine and never did. And now I look bad. And so I'd like to have a little chat with Modra.
So he looks around again. He says, "I got a few deals still in the works with Modra myself, but I myself haven't seen him in a few days myself. You've heard, I'm assuming, rumors around town that he's on the outs with Sarshan, right?"
I heard some, I don't know any details about that, but I have heard.
So you're trying to get him to tell you a location of where Modra is. Is that, I'm trying to read between the lines here. Is that correct?
Well, I guess I'm trying to, or more information on Modra. What do you know about this guy? Do you have any leads? Anything I
Where
could
does
go
he
on to
frequent?
maybe try to find him? You might not.
Okay.
Yeah, you might not know exactly where he is because you're not tracking him. But what kind of guy is he? Where would I go? Who should I talk to?
Where's his girl?
What do you know about him?
He kind of looks around, looks back at you again. He says, "You know what greases the wheel, right? I got lots of stuff here. What are you interested in?"
What do
He's
you got?
It's like a meat shop. He's got different kinds of food, basically.
Ooh, any fish?
He kind of reaches back and takes the top off a barrel and says, "Yeah, we still got some fish in here. So they've seen better days, but we still got them."
Is it cooked meat? Like, is it a barbecue shop or is it like a butcher?
No, it's like a butcher.
All right. Does he have any pepperoni? I'm not carrying raw meat around with me.
It's like, hold on a minute. He kind of goes over to a crate and he cracks it open. He digs through some straw and he pulls out something that looks kind of like sausage. It's like, yeah, here we go. The finest you'll find in Umbraforge.
What kind of meat is this?
The best kind.
From what kind of beast?
Oh, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. No one really complains.
Anchor pipes up and goes, "It's not sheep, is it? Or lamb?"
He's like, well, this one might have some of that in there.
I'd pass on that one.
And how much does he want for it?
Like this one right here. It's a pretty good size. I'd say it's like, about 4 foot long, probably about 3-4 inches round. Gold piece for this one. Ogres love this one.
Tell you what I'll do. Let me grease the wheel here a little bit, and I give him 5 gold for the piece with a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge, because the ogres lead it. The ogres lead anything.
How about some fish?
We got you for fish as well. Chovy?
Yeah.
Okay. And he kind of like has like a half little smirk as he looks at Niv and kind of shakes his head a little bit. And he'll take the meat and put it up in some kind of a makeshift like a leaf bag, hand it to you. And he looks at you, Chovy. Yeah. Help yourself. The fish barrel's over there. And he points at it. And he leans in to you, Niv. And you can give me go give me a persuasion check with that with advantage. Holy shit. Okay.
Just so you know, Chovy would eat the sausage too.
Some of that rare sausage fish, right?
Well, you know, if it's from the lamb that the ogres have been having fun with, it'll be tender.
Okay. All right, so you're going to get two things for this, Rob. One is general, and one's going to be maybe a little bit more useful. He tells you, let's see if it makes sense for him to just know this first. Okay. So yeah, this makes sense. So first he tells you, so there's another Shatterkai been asking questions about Moldra as well. Seems like she also had a deal gone bad with him. So might want to seek her out. She goes by the name of Lena, Leena, Shatterkai Witch. She used to be, I think, one of Moldra's trusted advisors, trusted henchmen. Not really sure, but she's got a bone. She's got a bone to pick with him. I'll tell you what, since you're so generous with your fine taste in meat, I'll throw another little information you may not be aware of. It tells you the job that Sarshan had, the job that Sarshan refused was some Orc King's raid on a Dwarven citadel. And Sarshan never makes a sale if it has a chance of coming back to him, and for good reason, obviously. But, this job went bad, they say. And people know that Moldra was the one that sold the Orc weapons. So Moldra is on Sarshan's shit list. I'd be surprised if he's still on the right side of the earth, if you know what I mean. No
how much fish can I take?
He looks over at you. How many fish did you eat?
That's 6.
That was weird. You sound just like Slaughter there when you said that.
100. That's 150 gold.
This fish is perfectly fermented.
Get the price before you eat it.
And he looks over and he kind of chuckles at you and looks back at him and says, "It's on the house.
You're pal.
Just don't sleep anywhere near this stall, okay?"
I filled my pockets with fish.
Oh, whoa! I said what you ate was free.
Oh, well, how much for some rations to go? What's the to-go price?
So if you take that whole barrel, 1 gold piece.
Oh, I'm in. Here's the gold piece.
Give me a perception check, Chovy. And Niv, you can too, since you're having a conversation with him. Okay. Niv, you want to give one or just relying on Chovy?
No, it's coming. In theory.
Awesome of gold.
Okay. Yeah, both you guys hear him kind of whisper in his best, says, "Good Lord, I've been trying to sell that crate for a month."
Well, I say to Chovy, glad you don't like them fresh. I didn't see any water or smell any salt in the air.
Yeah, he's carrying the barrel like a popcorn bucket, and just chowing on the fish as we walk.
Give me a con save, Chovy.
Oh no. I got a pretty strong constitution.
Hey, your stomach is still growling. You're still hungry.
That's some good fish.
All right, that's 4 successes. I'm sorry, was there something else you want to do with this market keep guy, or you guys want to hit someplace else? What do you guys want to do here?
It's good for me.
Yeah, we go to another.
Can I use intimidation and have him pull my finger, or threaten to make him pull my finger?
Sure. Since you heard what he said,
Yeah,
hear that.
I'm going to threaten him with just the most rancid fish fart on the planet, to intimidate him into giving us a little more information.
All right,
just
roll
gonna-
me intimidation with advantage.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Just with just a little crop dust as I was walking out, and I come back and I said, "There's more where that comes from. You got any info?"
Just come on, man. There's enough piles all over the place. Don't be doing that in here.
Are any open
right.
flames?
If I give you more information, will you leave?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So that's now 1, 2, 3. It's 6 successes.
Modra's
No,
home
5.
address. Do we get Modra's home address?
He tells you that rumor has it Modra is long gone from Umbraforge and Shadowfell. He says Sarshan's got a long arm and a longer memory. Says the creeper would have to be crazy to come back here.
Can I ask another question? A specific question?
You won't get anything else off the rumor table, but you can ask me a question.
I ask a very specific question. Would Sharshan help us hunt down Modra? Or reward us for hunting down Modra?
I tells you probably have to ask him that yourself.
I think that's a good route, guys. Maybe we can get some more intel. What the head of Modra is worth. Yeah, fish farts
Yeah.
for the victory.
I think Trophy's onto something.
So since Chovy just did the intimidation, Don, Artie, you have anything else you want to do for your skill challenge? Here or somewhere else?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say we want to continue moving around and what other shops are around here.
Okay, so before you move, anybody else have anything else they want to ask or do with this shopkeeper? You have one more that you can do with him if you want to try something else.
Nothing on my end.
No.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I just have to take the dogs out.
All right, you guys have a suggestion where you want to go next?
Sharshan's house.
As we're walking out, I'm going to take a good look around his shop and see if there's anything different about it. If there's anything we can use, just take a kind of a hard look at all his products and
The shopkeeper that you're just talking to?
no, his shop, him and his shop.
Or he was a meat guy.
Yeah, the meat guy, because we're still in there. I just want to take a good look at his shop and is there anything I can use to chat him up and get some more information?
But you got to tell me. What skill do you want to try to use? Give me an example of how you want to try to chat him up to spill more beans.
Well, that's what I was saying. Is I want to insight into his. No, that ain't gonna freaking work. No, I'm just gonna move on to the next store. I've got nothing.
Okay. Where'd you guys have to go next?
What other?
So he's a weapons dealer, Modra. So why don't we check out some of these smaller forges?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Strike up some information out of there.
Yep.
Like I don't think we go to the main foundry, but right now, but I think either one of those number 8 forges would be a good stop.
Yep. And there's one right there, right next to us.
Okay.
And farting by the open fire should help him make his help him temper his weapons better, get a better flame.
Okay. All right. Let me go to that section, see what kind of crew we got in there. As you approach, so this one right here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You see there are several, what to say here? Dark ones, dark creepers, and shadow goblins kind of outside peddling crates of weapons. You can probably see a few of them just within arm's length if you get that close. I'm assuming you're going to walk up to them or you're going to keep your distance. What do you want to do?
I think we'd walk right up to the forge.
Walk up, you can see they got the same UF markings on all of them. This is, and they tell you right up front, this is one of Sarshan's armaments operations. This crew of Dark Ones and Shadow Goblins, pretty much here 24/7, here to supply or sell their goods to the various mercenary groups that have come into camp here. That's all you get from a cursory look. So, what were you hoping to do here, Don?
Well, I was just trying to figure out how to get some more information. Is maybe strike up a conversation and with I guess one of the smithies.
So are you high on
And-
Arcana?
Yeah.
So why don't you use like Arcana to do something to his forge to make it hotter, or do something to a weapon he's working on to make it better and win his favor?
So, is that an Arcana check?
That's fine. You're going to use magic to make his sword prettier or whatever. That's just a thought. I mean, that's up to Brian at the end, but
I'm okay with that. You just want to like have him see if he can do something with your weapons, or ask him if you can see how they make the weapons or something like that, and then
I'm
use
saying-
Arcana to.
use Arcana to make the weapon better, whether it's got a shinier look or something cool to make it really impressive and to impressive and earn favor. Or
Okay.
turn his forge fire purple. You know, I could do it
Yeah.
with some fart gas. You can manhandle it with your magic and run it into his forge and turn it purple. Fish farts burn purple, just so you guys know.
Okay.
Hey,
So,
Don?
yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the forge and what the smithy is doing, and using my knowledge of elvish ways, and I'm gonna make a couple of suggestions on
Flourishes.
things that he could do to make that his current tool way cooler, or the way he's doing it to make it easier, whichever
That's-
one is.
Add some filigree.
So you're trying to basically give him advice on how to do his job, right? Or a better way of doing his job.
Yes, just as a suggestion, as a hey,
Okay.
I've spent some time around some forges, and I notice you're doing this, but where I come from, we do it like this.
Okay. And do you have proficiency with smith tools or any kind of tools?
Let's find out.
Just his own tool.
That may give you a little bonus if you do have something that falls in line with this.
Turns out I do not.
Okay. So it's going to be straight up Arcana check to see if you can come up with something. And I want you to whisper it to me. And that may or
Okay.
may not. Yep, that doesn't count. Whisper it to me.
You're +7. Nice. So unless you roll like me, you should do all right.
Okay.
Oh,
You watch as he kind of shows you the forge and kind of gives you like a 10,000 foot level procedure how he does this, and you pick up right away something that could probably shorten the amount of time it takes for him to finish or finalize a weapon. Now, this is something you know. It's up to you whether or not you share this with him now. You wanna share that with him?
definitely. Yeah, I want to share it with him.
Okay.
And
That's
I'll say, hey, you guys deal with a lot of weapons here. Have you had any dealings with this Modra fella? And then I'll give him that information as a way of breaking the ice, I guess.
All right. So this will probably take several minutes as he kind of takes your suggestion at mine and tries out a few times, and his eyes get kind of big, and he's kind of like, "Oh shit, this guy knows what he's talking about." He's like, I feel like I owe you for this. This is going to save me hours. It's going to save Sarshan so much money. I'm going to get paid so much better. So, all right. So you're asking about the Modra fella?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I have something else about Modra or for something else that you learn. This would kind of make sense. Not necessarily about Modra, but it's some other information here that may or may not help you in the future. He tells you that as he's pounding away at his things, it tells you the foundry is actually this new jewel of Sarshan's operations. Its power comes from the fire and the shadow driving its furnaces. So I tell you what, only a little secret here. Sarshan's sages, they create these weird magical beasts of battle, and then they sell them off to these mercenary groups or whoever, the overlords or kings or whoever needs them. Just makes them like born killers with the magic in their blood. I'll kind of put the paraphrase version in chat for you. Give me a perception check, Chovy.
Oh. Oh, shit.
And Artie, you give me one as well.
Okay. Perception.
Correct. Okay. As you finish up that sentence, you're kind of looking around the forge, and you see there's a Shatterkai that was out near the entrance that was kind of looking in, and then he kind of retreated back into the shadows and away out of your sight. It was a female Shatterkai.
I will share that with the group
You saw that?
in private.
I didn't see that.
Maybe I should share that with
Maybe that was Lena.
Niv. Maybe we should follow her or check her up on her.
Okay, Rob, Niv, you want to stick around here and ask more questions? You want to move somewhere else? Or is everybody hating the skill challenge?
I like these.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
I don't know about anyone else, but
Yeah.
the dumber we can
Well,
be, or the dumber I can be, the better. So
The problem is I got nothing for skill challenges that are trying to find rumors. So skill challenges like these are difficult, right? Because this character is not built for trying to get information from people. This character is built for other things. So
Yeah. This is when a bard would be nice to have, or charisma.
this is what Bryn was built for. Let me put it that way.
All right, you guys want to stay here? You want to do something else?
Well, I'm happy to go poke my head out and see if I can catch sight of this Shatterkai woman that may or may not be, as Gary suggested, Lena.
oh,
give
I
me
think she is.
give me a perception check to see if you got a good look at her. Niv. Okay. Yeah, I'll say you got to go look at her as well. You didn't see her disappear, but you did see someone kind of standing at the door watching you guys. So you got a pretty good idea what she looks like.
Okay.
So does that mean you want to go searching for her, or you want to stay here and converse with Artie's new buddy?
Well, I mean, like I say, I don't know what I don't know what I can add to Artie's new buddy.
Okay, but the rest of your group, anyone else have something they want to do here? You're going to move on.
I can't use athletics again, can I?
That's correct.
Even in a different group?
That is correct.
Well, that sucks. That is correct. Hmm.
Kev, you got anything?
No, I'm still catching up. But I mean, if and sorry, who did we get this second bit of information from with the athletics, or is this still the same guy?
Well, sorry, what was your question?
Sorry, who are we asking? Like, because Chovy mentioned athletics.
He used athletics back with the ogres.
On the ogres.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I can't
Sorry.
use athletics again, but you guys could. I was going to try and use athletics to show this guy my strength and prowess to, hammer a blade out for him and show him a new type of weapon or something, or take, like, I've got a great axe that I don't use, take the great axe and reforge it for him into something cool. And maybe the design of my great axe is cool and he wants to start replicating that. You know what I mean?
What's your athletics plus?
Athletics 6.
See, I've got a better athletics than you do.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, mine's my athletics is an 8, but I am proficient in Smith's tools.
Ooh.
So you could try something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so could
I'll
I
give
try
you my
to,
great axe. I'll hand you my great axe.
Yeah, could I try to showcase something cool maybe he hasn't seen, maybe something that's like boat related in terms of metalworking, whether it's like a harpoon or a boarding weapon, something like that, or like one of those hooks.
I've got a trident that you could mess with too, as long as I get it back.
Or intricate carving. Could I make him like an axe and call it the blade of the waves?
You probably can't actually forge a new weapon from scratch in a short amount of time period, but you can show him some kind of.
He could alter my great axe. Remember in the movie Dungeons and Dragons where she drops it in the molten.
What I was saying was, what if I like engrave it and carve it in like, kind of in like a sailor type motif or ocean faring. So like, think about the old maps you see, like, or sailor tattoos, I guess, and give it to him. Call it the axe of wave break or something like that.
Chicken a martini.
So I'll let you do this one of two ways. You can either have a conversation with him on how to do it, which would take like maybe 10, 15 minutes, or you can show him how to modify something that's probably going to take closer to an hour.
I mean, yeah, I'm happy to pound steel for an hour.
The rest of the group okay with that?
I don't have a problem with it.
I'm going to hang out outside the door and just keep an eye on things and just sort of watch people. As
I'm going to ask Niv what he's watching for. Niv, what are you watching? What are you looking for?
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to walk out.
Nice. Thanks, Niv.
Like Niv's trying to be on the down low, All right, so Kev, our anchor, give me a Smith Tools check. And if you said you're pounding it out, so everyone's going to see this, so they can do that in the open.
Oh, it didn't have my proficiency bonus of +3.
It shows a 5 plus a 3 there.
That's 5 plus 0 plus 3.
That's not what it should be.
Oh, because it did pure strength. Okay. What's the +0?
What skill did you use for it?
Strength.
Okay.
Which
So
I have a
that's your-
plus 5
plus
to.
5. Yep. Then you're proficient in it. It gives you another proficiency bonus to it, plus 3, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So it is 11. Okay. So over the course of the hour, the guy sits there to watch you. Sometimes he, looks a little. Sometimes he's like, oh, no. He's like, he gets excited and then he gets disappointed. He gets excited and gets disappointed. That'll. I'm sure I can sell that somewhere.
Will he give me information to leave his shop? Because I think what you're telling me he's going for at this point.
Like, yeah, go talk to so and so down at Forge number 2. I'm sure this will be useful information to him. I'll take your advice into consideration.
You know what? Rennis is going to step in and go, he's going to try to talk him in, or she's going to try to talk him into some information and say, he's trying his best. He's actually pretty good at this. He just messed that up a bit. I'm
used to forging with salt water. Quenching with salt water.
Do you want to use one of your challenges to help him? Don?
Renice is going to try to convince him that he's doing his best and that he should actually give him a chance and actually listen to what he's asking.
So here's what we're going to do. Since you're helping, you have to be successful, whatever check you do, and it's going to add a +2 if you're successful to Kev's roll.
Okay.
Is that worth it to you?
To try and persuade him to give Kev another chance and actually listen to what he's saying.
Not a chance. Just a +2 to that roll.
Oh.
So if you succeed on your skill challenge, Anchor gets another +2 to that last roll. It makes it a 13.
Yeah. And I think it's Rennis sounding like penis.
Yeah. No, I still don't think that's enough. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he was offering it because it was enough.
Done.
Shit.
You talked me into it.
All right. So as Renice comes up, the half elf.
Good roll, Renus.
Yeah.
Just like penis.
That's why I said it's Renice. So I knew you guys were going to go to penis route.
Change now.
I went penis right from the beginning.
I know it. That's why I tried to reiterate, and Don didn't help me by saying Rennis again.
Whoops.
All right. So the guy listens to Renice talk, and he looks at Anchor again. You get the feeling this is more like a sympathy thing than it is more of an impressive thing. Says, all right. Give me that. And he takes back his hammer or whatever else it is. So, that's real good stuff. Maybe your skills are could be useful somewhere else in addition to this forge. I'm saying, perhaps you can go down to the slave bazaar. It's more than just servants and soldiers. I mean, who knows? I heard that Sarshan's experiments in the foundry, they only begin with dumb beasts, but then they move on to soldier races there, even using some of these slaves that he traffics to experiment on and create something better. So there's one more rumor thing. And I'll put the paraphrase version of that in the chat. That's another success. Okay, give me another perception check, Niv, since you said you're out there keeping a watch.
Okay.
She rolled an 8. All right, so you catch a glimpse of her. You see on the map where you guys at. You guys are at number 8 here, right?
Yeah.
She is walking towards. It says number 5. Where the hell is number 5?
Number 5 is.
Oh shit, that's way the hell up here.
Top left.
All right, yeah. So you catch a glimpse from her. She's probably about 100 feet away, and she's walking to the west. Now that I gave away where she's walking
Does
towards.
she see me?
With that perception roll, it's hard to tell.
I'm gonna wave at her. I'm gonna give her a little. I'm gonna give her a little tip the hat kind of military, bad quality military sort of off my forehead. Hey, how you doing?
Give me another perception roll. She
And
definitely
she died. Oh.
She definitely sees you, but she doesn't seem to like acknowledge you as she continues walking to the west.
Okay.
Okay, fellas,
Hmm.
what do you want to do next?
I think we should. How wide is this river of magma death? Can we jump it 10 feet?
No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it's at least like 20 feet.
You could
Oh,
jump it,
fun.
Gary. Gary, you
Yeah.
can jump it. You
I
should
got the
try.
strength to jump it.
You shouldn't
'Cause
even
I'm
run up.
thinking-
Just stand there and jump it.
I'm thinking do a standing jump from the narrowest spot here.
I mean,
try and
she's
sneak ahead of her.
walking. She's walking towards the bridge.
Well, exactly. But I'm thinking one of us gets ahead of her.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking that I duck through here, jump over this spot here looks only 9.5 feet. I jump over it, and then
Well, one
get
of the
ahead of.
people that can fly could do it.
Oh, flying people!
We've got a couple of those.
So one of our flighted birds could zip ahead, and I'll walk right down the middle of the road, kind of following her, but not being obvious because I'm very stealthy.
Is that what you guys want to do?
I think we got to talk to her. Get her on as an ally.
All right, so Niv is the one that saw her. The rest of you guys were inside the forge.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
So you guys are
Those
going to be
fish are-
dashing to try to get ahead of her.
Those fish are acting up.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
thanks
think
for reminding me of that. Give me another con save, Chovy.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, your belly just keeps growling.
I'm gonna say to everybody, hey guys, I'm heading up to number 5. Feel free to meet me there. And I'm gonna take a hop, skip, and a jump into the air. And I'm gonna use my ring of flying, and I'm going to hover about 2 or 3 feet off the ground. And I'm going to fly towards her.
So staying on like the main road here.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on the path so that she can see me. I'm not trying to stealth it up.
Okay.
I'm
Right,
going to
what the-
stealth behind the buildings and try and get ahead.
If Niv is not stealthing, because she's obviously flying, you're not going to be able to keep up with her while you're stealthing.
Well,
'Cause you move at a half movement when you're stealthing.
Yeah, he's ready. He's going to meet up with us tomorrow.
I'm going to
Okay.
dash. So full
So-
movement.
So what I hear is you're splitting the party.
I'm going.
Niv
Okay.
is going down the road, and I'm just going to take the side road behind here to just keep an eye, but not be, I think a group of us chasing her down the road. She's going to run.
Okay. So you're not stealthing, right,
No,
Joby?
I won't stealth. I'm just going to walk down along the flaming river of death.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
Artie's going to follow.
Niv,
Niv, thank you. He's going to jump on his broom and follow Niv. And while he's doing so, he's going to nonchalantly be chatting with him, trying to make it look like we're not doing anything specific.
Oh, like you're a couple? doing it
No,
on
we're
a
not
broom?
holding hands. We're not holding hands. We're just moving the same way and talking.
Motion of love. All right.
I would
What's Anchor doing?
I would probably follow them since they were there with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the guy's like,
Anchor.
"Oh no, no,
I
come
am
back."
definitely holding their
Anchor.
hands.
Anchor and penis.
The Anchor and Penis Show.
Yeah. Gary, you get one for that. You get one for that. That was a good one. I like that one.
And it would be
That's
the penis and
I
anchor
think-
show.
You know what? I think I had a meat pie there when I was in London at the Anchor and Penis.
Okay. All right. So you guys start following her. Not no one is stealthing. I'm not even gonna make you roll a perception roll because she rolled a 3. You guys do see she keeps looking over her shoulder as you guys are following her. And I'll say you guys get to somewhere right about here. And let me pull this up so I don't butcher this. As you guys are giving chase to her through the streets, the hustle and the bustle of all the mercenaries and the forges and the markets and stalls, a sudden rumbling rises from another tremor and it rattles the entire area.
Is it
However,
Joey's belly?
Yeah.
It's a fish fart.
At first, you're like, "Wow, why do I hear and feel that? That's weird." However, while previous incidents have passed quickly, this one builds to a furious shaking that threatens to knock you off your feet. At the same time, a blast of molten rock and raw darkness erupts from the earth ahead of you. You guys can hear shouts of fear. You know what? I'm going to retcon this a little bit. I'm going to say this is a slave pen since it's part of this thing. Pieces can hear shouts of fear as slaves beyond the fence flee the area. However, while the rift is not an imminent threat, you guys can see as several creatures emerge from it. Even as the tremor subsides, you see a movement through a haze of smoke and shadow. From the boiling fissure, winged shapes erupt, plus 2 large hounds and several small humanoid creatures appear behind them. All creatures writhe with living flame, howling as they attack those that are nearby. So we're going to have an encounter. Let me switch you guys to some maps. I will place you guys based roughly on what you said, how you're running. And
You know,
we are almost at the 3-hour mark. I don't think it's going to take that long. You guys good to go for another half an hour, 45 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I am.
Okay.
Are you
But I'm
kidding me?
thinking-
Gary's still awake.
I'm also thinking that when we set up camp, we took a long rest, didn't we? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Or we should have. Smarter men would have.
Did you guys ever actually take a long rest?
Nope.
Nope.
But smarter men would have.
Okay. I would have let you if you guys would have said it. I don't remember you guys saying
You
it.
would not have.
Well, you guys paid for tents, did you not?
We did, but it is middle of the day.
But it's the middle of the day. We started
Thanks.
off in the morning with the initial fight. It's
All right, screw it. You guys got your long rest.
You're,
See how nice of a DM I can be
you're, a,
when you guys
you're a-
harass me.
you're a superhero.
Okay, Chovy was running along the side somewhere. Caver. Artie. You may bring a girlfriend over, or you got it.
I can get it. I just haven't. On the way. Is Artie on there?
Bernice is way back here though, because Nib was out in front. Everyone else is trying to keep pace with Nirvana. All right, so let me do another shift. Don't move. Put you back.
No,
get back where
Artie
I
was keeping pace with Nirvana because we were chatting.
Oh, I thought you said you were
And
chatting
just-
with Bernice.
No, they were chatting but not holding hands.
Okay.
Not holding hands because I was on my broom and Niv was flying.
Okay, but I thought Bernice was on the broom with you.
no,
No,
it was the Anchor and Renice show.
Oh,
Anchor
shit.
Venus show.
Yep, that's right. I needed visual to get my shit straight. All right, so let's
You
do
need a
this.
picture of a penis. I mean, Renus. Renice.
Oh, I'm going to change her name before next session. All right.
She's a snake.
And,
She's a snake version of Arenas. She's Renus.
the girl you're following is somewhere off the map, off to the west here. And let's go and roll initiative.
Finally.
Let's see if I put all these guys' names in there too. Probably did.
Hopefully.
It's okay. Their names are below their icons, Brian, so it doesn't matter.
I did really good on this one.
At least their name's not penis.
Oh, I get advantage on my initiatives.
Okay, well, you rolled a 22, so I don't think you can do any better than that.
Probably
can-
not.
You can set it up to have advantage automatically.
Initiative?
Yeah, I don't remember how, but he's right. Why are you under it twice, Anchor? You should be up here somewhere.
Yeah, anchor.
Oh, I dragged myself because I didn't see my icon. Sorry.
You see where I'm pinging?
Yeah, I'll delete
Okay.
one. I'll delete.
Yeah, but you got to move your guy back up here with penis.
Could you give me a second? Jesus.
I love that you deleted the one that was that was not wearing.
I think you also deleted yourself off the turn order.
No, I'm in the turn order at
Oh, okay.
22. The one up there was not in turn order.
Okay, everybody's in now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Anchor. What would you like to do first? As you see these flying creatures and these nasty-looking fiery dogs come pouring out of this rift in the earth.
Do they look friendly to begin with?
You see their names. They do not look friendly.
I'm not trying to stereotype them based on where they come from.
He's not racially
but-
profiling them.
Yeah. Okay, so Anchor is going to move up to here and boop this hellhound on the snoot.
Anchor on Renice's broom?
Bernice doesn't have a broom.
I thought Artie gave Renice
Artie.
his broom.
Hey,
No, she wasn't.
All right, we're good.
And Artie took it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because he's flying with Niv.
If it makes a difference, I yelled parkour when I jumped over the bush.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult terrain to get over unless you have enough movement to go around it.
I went around it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so I'm gonna boop him.
Boop.
Holy shit, look at you guys rolling these. It's all that, 14, right?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hit him again if he's not dead.
Oh, he's not dead. At least I got that going for me. They can't hit shit, but
oh,
they don't die
shoot.
right away.
That's 2 in a row.
No, the first one wasn't a crit. The 22.
Oh, it was the
a
initiative.
crit.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right, so
The crit's not set up right though.
it should be
14
14 plus 8. So I got to add 1 after I do this. Yeah, he is not looking good at all. He is beyond bloodied.
And that's it for my turn for now.
Okay, Artie.
Artie is going to try and he's going to center this thing. Come on.
Artie, it's time to party.
He's going to center this thing right here to get those 2. But he's going to see if this works on the fire imps. And that is shatter, and that has advantage on shatter.
Were you saying it has advantage on something?
Creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw.
Magma is liquid stone.
Made of metal, basically.
No, it says, well, let me just bring it up.
Yeah, looking like a construct or something made of stone. basically.
Creature made of inorganic materials such
Right.
as stone, crystal, or metal.
No, that imp is not made of that.
Okay.
Okay, and that is a Constitution save
Con save.
for me, not you. Wow, look how awesome I rolled. 11 points of thunder damage. Na 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 na. Thunder.
And that should be on 2 of them because it's a 10-foot.
Okay, let me roll it a second time. Na 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 na.
Ooh, nice one.
Is it all or nothing? Is that a cantrip?
That is a cantrip, but I do have potent.
I think
it
so,
says-
adds to the damage. Doesn't really do anything about half
Half
damage.
as much damage on a failed save.
Yep. When a creature succeeds on a saving throw against my cantrip, the creature takes half the cantrip's
Yeah.
damage.
Damn, look at you
but
guys leveling up,
suffers no.
getting so big.
Half the
Oh.
dandruff. Took half the dandruff.
Yeah,
Lost his hair.
he took half the damage.
You know
Okay.
what? That was shatter. I apologize. That potent is only for cantrips. So
Shatter is still half as much damage.
yeah, it's still half as much damage, but it is
Yep.
not a potent cantrip. So
Okay.
That's 'cause
Yep.
Shatter's not a cantrip, it's a level 2 spell.
Okay, yeah, we're
Yep.
good. Okay,
okay.
anything else, Artie?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Chovy.
Choby's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he's going to send the javelin of lightning right down to this guy. So I should hit everybody but these 2.
It's going to hit everybody in this line right here.
Yeah, it's 5 feet wide, so it won't hit him. But it
I'm gonna
should.
roll it. It's not hitting him if you're trying to hit this one.
This one.
He's
This one.
trying to hit that one.
I'm hitting this guy. It should come right down the middle, and it should hit all 4, the 2 hounds, the 3 fire bats, and at least this guy.
Go ahead and
5
roll
foot
it.
wide. 5 foot wide, and it's going to do just over 1,000 damage.
So is it? I'm confused.
We take
So
the wave of
7 is to
3.
hit. 7 is to hit this guy,
The
right?
8,
Everything else is a
Yeah.
deck save.
Yeah.
All right. So you miss this guy, and you shove it right up Anchor's butt. And you rolled a 1.
No,
No.
I'm going to throw away this card and re-roll
No,
that.
no.
You're not going to allow it?
No, I wasn't going to make you shove it up
Oh,
Anchor's butt. But you can re-roll it if you want.
Yeah. It's got to be better than that. Oh, still an 8. For fuck's sakes.
All right. So the first damage 8, 18, and 3 for deck saves for everybody else. So let's do the doggy dogs first. 1, 2. Damn it, I keep forgetting about my group check thing I can do. How do I do that? See how that works today. And then that deck saves for everyone, including the target. Is that right?
I think so.
Each creature in the path must make a deck save. All right. Let's see how group check works. See if it works today. Group check. This is a what kind of save? Deck save.
Yeah.
And your DC is
13.
13.
Poopy.
And if they fail, they take all that.
Yeah.
Not
they
the
fail,
range,
they take
right?
the 18. They take the 18.
Just 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just lightning damage at this point.
And half damage on a success.
Fail. Yeah.
Okay. Submit. Let's see if it worked. 11, 13, 18. Apply damage. See if it works. Hey, looky there. I
Nice.
gotta do it for this guy. I'm just gonna roll here at home. He rolled an 11. So he's taking 18. And this imp explodes.
I wish that had been better.
Okay. Anything
Okay.
else?
Oh, well, I get 2 attacks, right?
That was your javelin, right?
Yep.
Yep. You have one more attack.
I'm going to move forward and I'm going to hit this guy with my magma war pick without magma damage. And without that. And I'm going to go smacky smack. 17 for all of that for 10.
What kind of damage is it?
2 fire.
Okay, it doesn't take the
rest is
fire.
Pearson 8. Pearson rage 8.
Not quite down, but he's not looking good.
Excellent. And I got a bunch. Let's see, I've done 15, 20. I'm going to go. Can I get through there?
Yeah, that's fine.
25, 30. And that's my movement.
All right. Fire bats are flying through the air. That's my imitation of a fire bat. You like it?
Very
That's
nice.
lovely.
Do I get an inspiration card for that?
No.
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 Let's see here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's my flying bat noise.
More womp, 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 womp.
And they are going to fiery swoop, fiery swoop, fiery swoop. I haven't read this. The fire bat moves to occupied squares. As it moves, any creature's space in it must make a DC 14 deck save versus fire damage. So give me a deck save. Jovi? Okay, take 6 fire damage and you are on fire.
I hate that.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You too, Anchor. And make me 2
So you
more,
said-
Jovi.
You said deck save?
Correct. Holy shit. Okay, so you only had 1 fail. So you take 6 fire damage and you're on fire from that last one.
Great.
Kev is, not Chovy.
Yeah, but aren't
So
I
how-
on fire from the first one?
Yeah, from the first one. But those next 2, you made your deck save, so.
My next move, I'm gonna fart and explode all of them. So
Whoa,
fireball,
what happened to that
basically.
guy?
Whoa, stretchy.
Simmer down there, Firebat.
Okay, and I think that is all. Let me double check if they get in addition to the recharge thing. Nope, it's one or the other. All right, so double check their distance. Oh yeah, I got a lot more movement. We got 10 more feet. 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10. Okay, they're right there, but they can't attack anymore. Okay, hellhounds. Roar. Chovy. Who hit this one a while ago? Was it Anchor or was it Chovy?
I hit him last.
Okay, well, he's going to try to hit you now because he doesn't like that. You know, you shouldn't try to hit him. Yeah, he's still going to try to bite you because he likes that kind of stuff. What's this say? Yay, I get it with advantage. So 16 or a crit. Holy shit. Chovy, take all that.
I can't even add up that high.
13
30.
plus 19, that is 32.
Yeah.
32.
Okay. And then this guy's going to move right here. I'm sorry, right here. And he starts to howl and then it turns into a gurgle, and then fire explodes from his mouth. You and Anchor.
Dexterity's going really great for me today.
It is not 21. I didn't set that up. I got to roll the 66.
66.
I got to roll 66 because it just has the average in there. So if you made the save, you take half damage. If you failed the save, you take 16.
If I'm already on fire, do I have a resistance against more fire attacks?
No, none of that works.
Oh,
But it doesn't stack though, does it?
Huh?
It doesn't stack. You can't be on more on fire.
He's still on fire, but he
Right.
took 16 if you failed or 8 if you succeeded. Okay. And then he's going to move right there. Okay, that is their turn. Renice.
Bernice going to move up to here. She is going to cast Hunter's Mark for 3 and attack this one with her bow.
kill it in one arrow.
Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, right?
Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, yes.
Okay.
And so that's 23 for 8.
Yep, that definitely hits. You can roll your extra damage.
I did. It's a 3. It's right at the beginning there. Right
Oh,
above
sorry.
the longbow.
I had to scroll up.
No problem.
Okay. All right. He takes both hits. It's
That was one
fine.
hit. That was
Well,
one
yeah.
hit.
Yep.
Okay.
I meant both damage.
So she'll take another shot at him.
14 misses.
Okay.
Is that it for Renice?
And that's it for Renice.
Okay. These guys. Let's see what they can do before they die. What can a little flamey dude do? Ooh. I haven't seen one of those in a while. I got to pull up his character sheet, see how many he can do. Who here is wearing metal? Is this
Not
Anchor?
me.
Probably
Okay.
just me.
So I guess you can figure out what's coming. This one's going to point its finger at you, Anchor. I guess I gotta actually find a spell that says heat metal. Because it's freaking not in his character sheet. That is awesome. Heat metal, guys. What does it do? Heat
It heats the
metal.
metal.
Anybody have that in their spell list? As I look it up.
Not me.
Sorry, man. I had it with my first artificer, the very first time I played with you, Brian. but
Heat metal. Let's see
yeah, I
here.
flew around on the keg.
Creature in physical contact with object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. Wow, there's no save. Until the spell ends, you
It
can use a
says
bonus
DC 12
action.
at the bottom of this. It's got to be a save.
Choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or suit of heavy or medium metal armor that you can see within range. You cause object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause the damage again. If the creature is holding or wearing the object, it takes damage from it. The creature must succeed on a con save throw or drop the object if it can. All right, it's casting on your armor. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of the next turn.
So is it DC 12 con save then, or?
That's only to drop a weapon.
Hmm.
So here, I'll put it in chat now that I read that.
That's cool.
Okay, he does that. That's a once a day thing. And then he's going to hurl a flame at somebody.
It says con save or drop the object.
Right.
Yeah,
If I
but
choose,
I can't drop armor.
yeah, I can't drop
Yeah.
armor.
It would
So
be to like
2d8.
hang on to a ring or something.
So 2d8. Look at there, 5 points. That wasn't so bad. And then
No.
it's going to shoot a flame at Artie.
Who is it?
Pearl Flame. That Artie? 18?
No, who is hitting it? Which
guy.
one of these? Oh, it's the imp. Okay. 18. Well, that would hit.
Casting shield.
Yes.
Okay.
Since I
This one's going to move up here. Just going to see right here. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Chovy and Anchor. Pearl Flame at Chovy. Pearl Flame at Anchor. 19 and 18. So you guys tell me if that hits.
Oh yeah.
18
Yeah.
at Chovy, 19 at Anchor. And that is their turn. Niv.
All right. So Niv is going to attack the fire bat that's below her.
Turn
First
it into
attack.
sushi. Firebat sushi.
Holy shit, 20. That definitely hits.
And then second attack.
Same one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, and then she's going to use her bonus action to cast Misty Step. I'm just going to put her over here. And then she is going to go another 15 feet away. She'd go farther north if she could, but the map's only so big.
Okay, but we can roll with that if you want to go off the map a little bit. Just have to remember how far away you are.
Okay. I want her to go there. So she's 5 more than that away north.
Okay. Okay, just don't let me forget that if I do something ranged.
Okay, and that's her turn.
Okay, into round one. You guys need a minute to strategize?
We just got to take these things out.
Yep. Kill.
Anchor.
Hearing that imp say impish things, Anchor's going to move over here, and he's going to smash on this imp.
He is in the air. He's got all three of them are flying.
How high?
Too high for you to hit him with melee.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So you can renege that. You can move back to here if you want and rethink what you want to do.
Oh no, I'll stay there. So I'm not going to throw a net at him. I'm going to beat on.
The Hellhound with advantage.
Yeah, I'm going to beat on the Hellhound.
With advantage if you were there.
Yeah, do I need that though? Okay.
Double your odds of getting a crit. Nice.
See, he shouldn't need it. But that's not set up right. Looks like it should be 7 plus 8. It should be 6 more than that. The dueling style is added to it, right?
Yeah, that's my fighting style.
Okay. Regardless, that's enough to drop him.
Okay. So Brian.
Yep.
I have a net. I actually have a couple nets. Can I, with my free hand, reach for the net and throw it at the imp to try and like get him to fall because his wings or whatever are?
Are you wielding a shield?
I am.
You'd have to drop your flail in order to do
The
this.
shield.
That would take out an action. Okay. Never mind. But I am going to use my second win, so I can regain. So I'll use my bonus action to regain a hit point, or hit points.
A bonus action, like you're drinking a potion, or do you have some other feat?
Second win.
Oh, okay.
Are the bats also flying above melee range?
Yes. Yeah, basically everything except for the hellhounds are in the air.
Okay, so I'm gonna use second wind to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus my fighter level.
Okay.
And then that's my turn, so I'll just roll my d10.
All right, Artie.
Artie. Oh, nice roll. Artie's going to place this right here with the intent of getting all 3 fire bats.
Okay. All 3
Nice.
fire bats.
7, 8, 7.
Conce, come on, fire bats. This is thunder damage, right? Oh yeah.
It is.
Your ACDC. 1, 2, 3. So I'll go left to right. So this guy succeeded, the other 2 failed.
Yep.
22
So
damage. Damn.
half on the one that passed.
Yep. Half damage.
Oh shit. They're still up.
Yeah, these bats are looking a lot more stout than these little fire imps.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Artie?
Yeah, he's going to zoom off over here. And that's it.
All right, Chovy.
Jovi is going to bonus action the old rune scars and fire up the old absorb elements,
Ooh.
so that the next time I take fire damage, I take only half, and next hit gives 1d6 of that fire damage to whatever I hit.
Okay.
I am going to magma war pick this asshat. I'm going to assume the magma doesn't do anything, but I'm going to throw the old fire damage on there anyways, just for my own amusement, just to see the sparks. So that shwaka shwaka.
Okay. And that 17 is included in it, right?
You betcha.
And is that what kind of damage is that 17?
It's melee damage.
I want you to make sure that's not fire.
Fire if they're wearing metal armor.
Okay.
And then the one is fire for the magma.
Okay, so I got to do this manually then. 25.
Yep.
Okay. And just
And
point of
then-
order, your absorb elements, you do that as a reaction when you take damage.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I'm going to hit him again.
Oh!
And he can
all your
suck that in the ass he walked in on.
everything except for the fire. So 15 more.
Yeah.
Okay. He takes it and he is still standing.
Good for him.
Not looking good at all.
Not for long. And I'm going to take some, do you know what? I'm just going to go here, just to the other side of him.
Okay.
And I'm taunting him the whole way.
Oh,
I'm farting at him, so he keeps getting engulfed in smelly blue flame, and he hates it.
he snorts, little sparks coming out of his nose.
Yeah,
You're-
little flashes of blue flame. He doesn't understand what's going on. He's totally confused.
You're not sure if the warm sensation you have between your butt cheeks is because something's on fire or just because you got a hot fart.
Oh, he's quite confident it's a hot, wet fart.
Yeah, a little shit running down the crack of his ass.
No,
All
just
right.
butt sweat.
Fire bats can move 60
And that's it
feet.
for the chovsker.
Okay, can they? Now you're 5 more feet back, right? Does I remember, Niv? Okay,
Yep.
so they got a choice to make. Artie, they are staying together, and they're all going to do a flyby on you.
Okay.
So let me click on that again because I don't remember what flyby. Oh, I got to roll. See if they got them back first. Only one of them got it back. So this only applies once. Deck save versus 4 fire damage.
Did I lose everybody?
Nope.
No.
You
Deck
hear us?
save.
Feeling very lonely right now.
Someone text him, let him know we can hear him. Yeah, deck save.
Anybody
Versus for
out
fire.
there?
Okay.
Okay, and then the other two are just going to try to bite you.
Whoop, whoop.
So you take 2 points of fire damage from that first one, even though you succeeded. Now you get your 2 fiery bites. Were you
Why am I
concentrating on something?
concentrating? Not that I'm aware of. No, because I used
weird.
my shatter last time. That's not a concentration spell.
That's weird. Somehow some
Oh,
things you're concentrating.
because it's maybe because of Renice is concentrating.
Oh, that might be it.
Yeah.
But regardless, okay. All right. So
Okay.
those 2 bite attacks, I'm assuming both of those hit.
Yes.
Okay, so roll your damage, and they have flyby, so they are no longer next to you. I'll say
What's the
they're
damage on those?
screw up and look. The first bite was 6 piercing and 6 fire.
Oh, okay. And then
Second
9
one,
plus
9
1.
piercing and 1 fire. So let me just move them all like right here.
Okay, so 10 plus 12. 22. Ouch.
I'm gonna say they're roughly 5 feet beyond you to the west. I can technically go farther, but that's as far as I'm gonna send them.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Renice.
Renice is going to take this one out right here that she has already beast. I can't remember what the heck it is, but so she's going to use her. Well, let's see if she hits first. Longbow. That's a 26 for 9 plus
Sorry, which one?
the one that she has beast hunter's mark
Oh, okay.
on.
Okay, 9
And
points. He's still
plus 3.
flapping.
Plus 3 for the hunter's mark.
Okay. He's still
And-
flying.
Well, let's do it again then.
Same one.
Same one. Yeah, because she's got the hunter's mark on it. 25 for 5.
You're gonna need to do your hunter's mark damage because that was enough.
Okay. Wow, those things were stout.
Okay. What else for
And
Renice?
that's it for her. That's it.
Okay. Fire imps. Well, this one's obviously going to try to puke something on Anchor. Oh yeah, I forgot Anchor's got heat metal, right?
This is true.
So I don't know if that's at start of their turn or start of your turn.
The imp decides to inflict it as a bonus action, I believe.
Oh. Okay, yeah, he's doing that. So do I need to scroll back up and roll it again, or is it same damage?
I'm happy to take the 6 points of damage. Or 5.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's just stick with that. Take 5 points as a bonus action, and then he's going to try to hurl some more flame at you. Wow. Okay. These guys, everyone's running away from them, which is unfortunate for Anchor. So they're all just going to hover about 20 feet over Anchor and hurl flame. 16 and 11. I'm assuming those all miss.
Miss.
Okay. Oh shit, I forgot about that thing. Oh well, maybe next time. Niv.
Niv is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then she's going to shoot down a spray of cards. She takes a deck of cards out of her hands and she throws them at the fire bats.
Aces high, bitches.
Holy shit, DC 17. Okay. Is this one from Deep Magic? I forget what this one's from.
This one is from No, this is Wizards of the Coast. This is from the Book of Many Things.
Ah, okay. Haven't got that one yet. All right, let's do my group check thing again. Okay, so this is the deck save.
It doesn't say it in here, but if they fail, they're also blinded.
DC is 17. Damage is 14. Half damage on success?
Yep.
Yes? Okay. Apply damage. Woo! They are not
And they're
looking
both-
good.
And they're both blinded
Ah! Okay, give them some token status.
until the end of its next turn.
Nice.
Token status. Blinded. Blinded by the light. Okay. Did it for Niv's turn? We want to move.
Nope.
Okay. End of round 2. You guys need a minute to strategize?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Anchor.
Cool. I'm going to, I guess, drop my flail and pull out a hand axe and throw a hand axe at this imp above me.
Okay.
Oh, you can
Holy
ignore
shit.
that too. And he has to make a con save to maintain heat metal.
He's not going to be able to maintain that because 8 is enough to kill him.
Sweet. And that's all I can really do at this point. Actually, I'm going to move over to here so Chovy gets advantage.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. That's it for Anchor.
Oh, as a bonus action, I would have picked up my flail.
You can do that as part of your move. Didn't require bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's still my whole turn.
Okay. Artie.
Artie is going to. Yeah. He's going to make his way over here. And he's going to Thunder Wave. Oh, that did some shit damage.
You see 15 con save. 15-foot cube. Let's see if I can. Oops. Sorry, I got to move this line. I kept grabbing it. Con save. DC 15. Damage is 7. Half damage? Yes, no?
3.
Spell,
let's
right?
see.
Not a cantrip?
It's a spell. Yep.
Yeah, it's a spell. It's going to be half damage. They're both still kicking.
And did they fail or did they save?
Well, one rolled a 16, one rolled a 4. You see that, right?
Yeah, I do now.
Okay.
One of them moves 10 feet away.
The one that failed?
Failed. Yeah.
5, 10. Okay, anything else, Artie?
And- yep. He's going to finish his movement. There we go. That's it.
Okay, so you were right up in their grill.
Yep. I was at 35. And yes, you're right. They get that one will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so which one is it? This one.
But he probably doesn't want to.
A 5 does not hit shit.
Does not.
Okay, that's it for Artie's turn.
Yep.
Chovy.
Okay, try and guess what I'm going to do.
Well, hold on a minute.
Magma War Pick.
Hold on a minute.
What?
Where the fuck is Hellhound in my turn order? You know what? I screwed up. Hold on a minute.
Hmm?
I moved one of these dead ones to the map layer. It took them out of turn order.
Hellhound was 18.
Goes after Chovy anyway.
Well, he didn't take an attack last round.
He
Fuck
was-
it. My fault.
He was
Go ahead and
sad.
kill him.
He didn't want to. He wants to be my friend, but I refuse to be his friend. So I go, bah! And hit him. Hopefully.
14 does not hit.
How about that?
25 does. For 12 damage. And you
14
killed him
damage.
before he killed you.
14 damage. Thank you. How high in the air is Devil Fire Imp over here?
I'll say they're about 20 feet in the air.
Oh, it's too far. I can't jump. What's my lateral? What's my lat jump as a running dude?
I think it's your strength score.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Like 16 feet?
In feet.
I'll say that right now. I'll look it up after the fact. I'm not going to look it up right now. So
So I
jump
could
16
jump
feet.
high enough, extending with my war pick and hit him, right? Would you give me that?
Yeah, you're going to
'Cause
have
I've
to
got
roll some kind of a check to land to make sure you don't accidentally
Athletics.
roll into the rift of lava and fire.
Yeah, athletics.
Well, first roll for your. You don't need to roll to jump that high. Roll
5,
your attack.
10, 15, 20, 25. Roll my attack. Magma war pick.
25. That hits for 5 damage.
7 damage.
7.
Nope.
I'm
7
raging.
damage.
Raging Cajun.
Well, guess how many hit points you had left?
Nice.
7?
So I popped him like a big flying zit, big flying fire zit. And then athletics to make sure I don't roll into the pit of death.
Correct. That's good enough.
And
To
that
roll
is
into the
the,
pit.
and that is the no. And that's the Chovster.
Okay, fire bats. They are blind. How do I click so you can see this? They have blind sight. So there's no way for me to click on this to show it, but they have blind sight.
Probably makes them immune, huh?
Yeah. So
Doesn't make them immune. Just
it
means
makes
they
it
have a
where
different way to see. They still can't see visually.
they're gonna fly by you, Niv. So a deck saves, 2 of them.
Beer jam.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me put it in chat so you can see what the. Hold on. I may not get it. I may not. Yep. They both got them back. All right. So put it in chat so you can see it. DC 14 on one of them.
Paster.
You want to take 3 from the second one, or me roll it again? It's up to you.
No, I'll take 3.
So 3 from both of them, or 3 from one. Half of that on the other one.
So 4 total.
And then they're going to fly by for another 40 feet towards Renice. Okay, that's their turn. Renice.
Bernice is going to. This one here has the hunter's mark, it looks like.
Looks that way to me. Yep.
Yep. So she's going to send an arrow down its throat.
Ouch. It doesn't like that, but it is still flying.
With the 6.
And now it's not flying.
Now it's not flying. Nice. Okay. So now she's going to send an arrow down the other one's throat and miss, I think.
That is correct. That misses.
You know what? I'm going to drop a card to re-roll that because that was good damage.
Good damage.
15 does not hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. She is going to take
Never
off
wait. Yeah.
and head over here.
Niv.
Niv will wipe out the fire bat like it's nothing.
Niv is going to mind sliver the one that's still alive.
Nice.
That's enough. That's totally enough.
Intelligence save.
Bats are dumb. Yeah, right. See?
What? Is that right? Let me see how stupid these things are.
His head imploded.
Holy shit, that is right. It's -4. They have intelligence of 2. Oh, do they have to have a certain intelligence for this? I didn't think about that.
Mind sliver? I don't think so. No, doesn't say so.
Okay. All right. So that was how much damage?
Nice. Well played.
9 points is enough. That one drops.
Nice. Well done.
Anything else, Niv?
It was gonna come 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It was not gonna come that close. Yeah, Niv will get a little bit closer, but Niv's not gonna get too close to the devil fire imp.
Okay.
The old DFI.
In round 3, you guys need to strategize.
hold
Only one
on.
left.
Hold on. So when she
Oh, sorry.
cast that, people were kind of far away. They didn't really notice. But Jeff the Newt came out and put both of his little fingers on his little temples when he did it. And he stared at that fire bat. And then the fire bat just suddenly went. And then Jeff did a little nod. Yeah. And then crawled back into the folds of her cloak.
Expect nothing less from Jeff. Geoff.
Do you want to donate one of your cards to Rob? I mean, to Gary, so you can get another one, or me give a card to Gary?
Yeah, I got a good one. I'll give to Gary.
He's got to steal it, right?
Yeah, you got to tell him which one though. I would choose the silver one, not the black one.
So the one on the right?
Yeah.
Stealing.
There you go.
And there's your new card. Rob?
Thank you.
Jeff inspired card.
Thank
But
you, Rob. Thank you.
Okay, you guys need to strategize?
Nope.
No.
Okay, Anchor.
Come on, Anchor Cranker.
Fuck,
Your armor's warm, but it's not hot anymore.
Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna move up here and throw a hand axe at the remaining imp.
16 does hit. Or is that 2 applied?
Just six. Just 6 on this one.
Okay. All right. He doesn't like it. He's still flapping around. Give me devilish middle fingers. Anything else, Anchor?
I spit at him.
Give me an athletics check with disadvantage. See if you can reach him.
And how loud will the sizzle be?
It's not. Yeah.
Oh, too bad on disadvantage. You get halfway there, it kind of just,
The
Okay.
wind blows it into Chovy's face.
disperses.
Now he's pissed.
He slicks his hair back with it.
Well, a little.
Okay, Fire Imp's got one last thing
They're
to do.
13. Their numbers are wrong. Should be already than me.
Yeah.
They're out of order, man. You're out of order. I'm out of order. It's
Because
kinda order.
I moved the guy to the other layer a while ago. So where is it? Well, I thought it added it to him. Heat metal.
Anchor was out of order.
Heat metal on Anchor again. So that was shit. God dang it. I need to add this to his freaking character sheet. Heat metal. Oh, it's 2d8 fire damage. There's no save for it. It's only if I'm casting it on your weapon. So you're going to take a little bit of damage here. Okay. Then he's going to fly over here. And he's going to mostly submerge into the lava. Only his head is sticking out.
I got a
So
plan.
he's got
I got
3/4 cover. And that is his turn until he dies. They're gone. Artie?
Artie is going to Ray of Frost.
Uh, 10 to hit, does not hit.
Oh. Well, isn't that some
Definitely
shit?
doesn't hit somebody with a +5 armor class.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought that was automatic. That's my bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Did it for Artie?
He could fly around a bit more, but that's it.
Chovy.
So, Chovy comes right here. Is he close enough he could swat him in the head with the old magma war pick? Because the magma
There's
war
about
pick
no, there's about a 10-foot drop right there to get into the magma.
drop, eh?
You should jump into
Well-
the magma.
No, I'm just gonna lay down my favorite magma war pick and pull out the old heavy crossbow.
Are you going to drop your magma war pick into the magma? That makes sense.
I'm setting it right behind me, nicely, gently.
You want to go home, Warpick. You want to go home.
And I'm going to heavy crossbow him twice if
Get in
needed.
the magma. You want to go
So
home.
suck that for 8.
You can't shoot a heavy crossbow twice unless you have the feet.
It's true.
I've got 2 feet.
Well, the first one hits. It makes you feel any better.
2 feet.
For 8. You nail it. Go ahead and describe how you nail him in the head and he disappears.
It just pierced through one ear hole and out the other ear hole. It looks like Steve Martin with that gag arrow. And he just kind of went and melted into the magma.
Did you make a noise there? You just kind of
Yes.
went, okay, because it cut out. I didn't hear it at all.
Oh, it was
Oh, it was a splug sound. That's why it cut
tough
out.
with the mic. Even with the mic.
So he's a distant cousin of Splug, is what you're saying.
Kind of.
Okay. All right. So we are out of combat.
And that's the Chovinator.
All right. So after this ends, you guys retreat back, and you just as long as it took for this rift to open up, you see it start to slowly kind of close back up, and the ground seams back together, almost like there was nothing there. Only thing left is a few pieces of charred grass on the earth.
Is the ground under, like, above it? Is it warm?
Yeah, I'll say for a few minutes, it remains warm, but eventually it goes back to its normal, earth feeling self. So
Chovy's going to lay
disappears.
3 of his fish on it to heat up, to have a snack.
It's not going to be that warm, but it will maybe warm it
It'll
up just a
warm it
little
up.
bit.
It'll
Okay.
warm it up.
It'll warm up in Chovy's eyes. Yes.
It'll take the edge off. And then it's just nom, 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 dime.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are just regrouping, getting back together, whatever, licking your wounds if you have any, you see the Shatterkai woman kind of apprehensively approach you guys, and she has like one hand. What does she have? She's got some
One
kind of a
hand?
weapon. I don't remember what it is. She got one hand on one weapon, the other hand is up. Like, okay, just you don't do anything, I won't do anything. Kind of a gesture.
One hand in her pocket and the other one's on smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that ironic?
I'll land. Thank you, Brian.
You're
Card for you, sir.
Okay, she approaches you. Does anyone else want to be the face of the group, or are you guys all just kind of waiting for her to make the first move?
We're just,
What are you doing here?
I'll go talk to her witch to witch.
Okay.
Mm.
Because you're not. Is it common knowledge what race you are, Niv?
What race I am?
we're equal opportunity here.
Everybody thinks I'm human. If
What
that's what you
species? Sorry. Okay. Because honestly, I can't remember. I thought you were one thing, but maybe you're not. All right. So,
Well, I am technically Genasi.
that's what I was getting confused about. All right. So,
But very few Genasi exterior features.
all right. So she approaches you again, one hand up, the other hand under a weapon, as they're like, okay, hey, I saw you guys following me. I wasn't sure what your motives were. I still don't know. But the fact that you attacked them and not me makes me believe that maybe we're not after one another. And she asks who you guys are and why you're here.
Say, well, we think that you are Lena, and we've heard that you have a beef with Modra, and we also have a beef with Modra.
As you said, she kind of looks around a little bit, and she kind of puts one hand down the ground, like, okay, keep it down, kind of quiet. And she approaches you, walks up right up to you. Let me see, do I have a NPC? I'm sure I do, but she walks up right next to you. I'm not going to spend time trying to find it. And she, okay, just keep it down. It's true. Modra and I have a beef, but he's still undoubtedly got eyes and ears around here. And she proceeds to kind of unload on you what's been going on, assuming that you guys are saying the same thing, that you're after Modra and he's done bad things, blah, blah, blah. She basically tells you that Modra and she used to work together. But she told him when he elected to go behind Sarshan's back, she told him that they were done. She heard word of him in the camp.
That must be the, and I don't say this loudly, but I say, yeah, we heard about the orc weapons deal and the dwarves.
Right. And she tells us she heard word of him in the camps even before you guys start asking around. She's been kind of quietly following you guys around to see, trying to figure out if you guys are with Modra or if you are against Modra.
Oh, we are not with Modra. Modra killed some good friends, some friends of my friends, and for that he needs to go down.
Yeah, that sounds like Modra, all right. Anything to make a coin. He's a blood-sucking son of a bitch. She tells you that she knows that he has a plan to disrupt Sarshan's operations by destroying the foundry and then the tower. She says Sarshan has a private tunnel connecting the two, and Modra is planning on venting the foundry's destructive energy there. She tells you that a mass of mercenaries is moving out tonight, and she believes that Modra will be using that as cover when he goes inside the foundry. She ends it with saying Modra's made his bargain with fate and honor decrees that he die for his betrayal. He won't get tears from me, but if Sarshan captures him, he'll die slowly. If it's you, I hope you'll make it quick. I'll put all that in the chat. And that is where we'll end tonight's session. Okay.
Is that 2?
Is what 2? What?
Is that 2? Did that? Who are we talking to?
Lena. She's the Shatterkai woman that you guys were following when this thing happened. She's the Shatterkai witch.
So we were supposed to do 10
Skill checks.
skill checks. Is she giving us 2 of them?
You got a bad case of the posters.
Meta knowledge, she is basically bypassing the skill challenge.
Okay.
It was basically you get 10 or this happens or that happens, and then she shows up. So she's basically giving you everything you need to know. She knows where he's going to be. She's giving you guys the end of how to possibly stop him, confront him, whatever in this foundry. Does that make sense?
Yep. And Lena. How do you spell Lena? Lena?
Leena.
Do those fish that I have give me any healing?
Give me a con save. I keep forgetting about it till you say something. So go ahead, give me a con save.
Yeah. I'm going to drink a healing potion. For 10.
Your stomach it's still rumbling.
Yeah. And the old rune scars are still going, so I'm going to throw a little cure wounds on myself. See how that works. I touch myself.
Hey, witch to witch, does Lena have any witchy ways she wants to try to teach me?
Any witchy ways?
Well, she's a witch. What has she got? What can she do? What
she's from the desert. She's a sand witch.
That's
Nice.
that's a very bad dad joke. I'm
Nice.
sorry.
That's terrible. Go back to
She has shadow magic. She
Ooh.
has the ability to range attack with fire and necrotic. She can cast something called Shadowed Mind. Necrotic damage. Causes the target to not be able to see anything beyond 10 feet. She can also teleport 30 feet when it recharges, meta knowledge. She can also, when it recharges, shoot out tendrils of necrotic damage out to a certain range.
Hey, don't fuck with Lena.
Is she single? Oh.
She can cast shield as a reaction.
Hey, so can I.
You two are like sisters from another sister.
Yeah.
Sister from another mister.
All right. Anything else you guys want to ask her, or we're going to wrap it up here? Okay, that's what we'll call it tonight. As of right now, we will have another game next week. It will be Scales of War, as long as we have at least 5, which I think we're already up to. And we'll pick it up from there.
Good deal.
All right.
All right, guys. Any last questions, comments, complaints? If not, we'll
Nope.
see you next week, guys. Thanks, man.
Yeah, that was good fun. Thanks,
Thanks,
Brian.
that was all right.
All right.